Hey everybody, it's me, Melody Amber. Thank you everybody for coming. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way in. Also subscribe if you are new and share on all your platforms. I don't care what platform you're on. Make sure you share. Get the word out there that Melody Amber is new, and I had to rebrand myself. No more open panels. The open panels are done. Now it's only going to be closed panels from now on, or just me and Game Changer, or maybe me and Killer Swag, or maybe me and Aunt T. But no more me and everybody on YouTube, because I don't want to be that woman known for penises on her show. That's not what I want to be known for. So yeah, everybody hit the like button, and I'm sure you guys read the title already. We're going to be talking about Black men dating interracially versus Black women dating interracially. Sorry, I'm coming down with something. That's why I sound so like out of breath. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I have two special guests joining me right now. We have Game Changer and Killer Swag. And we're going to talk about how people are hypocrites, how people are praising Black women for dating white men, and people are pretty much just being upset that Black men are dating white women. So, what's going on, guys? Hi, Game Changer. Hi, Killer Swag.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's
What
going?
up?
What up? What up? Y'all ready for this?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so let's start off by talking about on a shade room. Um, they posted about Usher getting married to his longtime girlfriend, who just happens to be Caucasian, and people were very upset about that. Did you guys see that?
No, I didn't. But why did you say Caucasian just now?
Well, white. Why should I not say Caucasian?
No, I'm just curious. I was just like, ooh, she said Caucasian. I don't know. When I hear Caucasian, I think of like an expensive ice cream, but it's
Really?
vanilla, but it just costs more. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, white. How about that? We're gonna
Okay.
call it white. We're gonna say what it is: white and black.
Yeah.
Keep it
Yeah.
black and white. Yeah. So what's your take on it, Game Changer?
Well, there is and has always been a double standard. Black men are encouraged more so than by their mothers to date black women. You know, all the tactics that adult black women use on black men, except one, and this is a very important one. But all the tactics that adult women use on black men, the mother uses it on the son at a very young age. And it really includes things like shaming, and that's the primary tool, creating a sense of unity or just downright saying, because I didn't bring her home, but my mom seen a picture. So I don't know if I told you this, Melody, but even though I probably fancy darker skinned women, lighter skinned women seem to fancy me. So
Mhm.
a lot of the women that I brought home, or girls, I should say, that I brought home as a young man, were lighter skinned, and my mom used to, she used to sneak jabs in to make me second guess, was this girl pretty?
Oh,
Yeah, so she used to do that, and trying to convince a breakup. Now this is a tactic to, and trust me, it doesn't just limit your mating pool to the 13% of women who are black. There's an additional limitation within that. So you're
mm,
not just down to 13% of women, you're down to like, 6% that are, brown skin or darker, which is ridiculous. We are men and we need more of a wider net in order to catch the fish that we want.
right. Okay. So what happened when you did bring home a lighter skinned woman? And when you say lighter skin, do you mean a like a black woman that's light skinned, or are you
Yeah,
talking?
a black woman. So I grew up in a place. I grew up in Oakland, and it's primarily black. So most of the women that I dealt with, especially at that age, were black.
Right.
And as far as brought home, no. What I mean, my mom, because I only was there like every other weekend. I was raised by my
Hmm.
father, but she would see pictures of my interactions. Every now and again, like when I was there in the summer, I did, but that was rare. And I see, I've never brought a chick home to meet my mother per se. It would always be by chance. Like I'm there with her, and then my mom comes from whatever she's doing, and we're still in the house. But did I ever deliberately meet her? No. Or bring a chick home to meet my mom? No.
Right. So when your mom saw this chick, this lighter skinned woman or girl at the time, sitting there with you, did she like roll her eyes? Was she
No,
upset?
no, no. It was more comments like, oh, she's pretty if you like that type, you know. Oh, she's pretty, but she's pale though. And there was this one that I remember vividly, who was pretty by my standards now, but she has an acne problem. Or she had an acne problem. I don't know if she ever grew out of it. And what my mom did was she highlighted that. And some light skinned girls when they have bad acne, what happens is they get that red crap around it, and maybe darker skinned people get it too, but you just can't see it through their melanin. But
Mm-hmm.
it looks worse on her, and I did notice it myself, but everything else was on point. But my mom made it. She just highlighted that. She highlights the negative.
To make you not want them anymore.
Yeah, to make you second guess. It's kind of like if you're eating food, and somebody just comes along and says, "Okay, I mean, I guess if you like eating that, or I guess if you like working there," it makes you second guess what you're doing.
So what would have happened if you would have brought home Becky?
It wasn't many Becky's around. Um, but my father wouldn't have mind. I don't know what my mother would have did. It's really not much she can do. Even as a young man, no one dictate what my dictates.
Right.
No, honestly. So I mean, it's just like, what are you gonna do? You could cry about it, but the truth of the matter is, I'm here every other weekend, and every moment that I'm not with you, I will be in that, what do you call it, Caucasian box, and there's nothing
Mm-hmm.
you can do about it, because I'm not gonna say because I'm grown, but I'm gonna say because I don't live here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting. Oh, because you didn't live with your mom growing up.
No, no. My parents were divorced, and my father had custody, and my mom had visitation.
Right. So you just didn't care how she felt. But your father, on the other hand, it was a different story.
Don't
You
make it
did.
seem. Listen, of course I care about how my moms feel. I just care about how my penis feel more. Like that's in how light skin and white the JJ feels on it more. I care about that more than than my mom just in the fetal position in some corner, in the basement. We don't have basements, but I'm just saying this is how I'm picturing it. Just crying like, oh, please don't give him no white box. That's like, really, if that's gonna bother you, then hey, that's gonna bother you. My father's side didn't care, nor did my father. Um, my father didn't care, and yeah, he was just happy with um, let's just say non-rainbow son.
Oh yeah, they rather you interracially date than to be with the same sex.
Well, better a white woman than a black man. Yeah. So yeah.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that game changer.
Mhm.
Hi, Killer Swag.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's going on? Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
Yeah. So, what is your take on the whole interracial dating?
Mm, well, my story was somewhat similar, game changer, even though I didn't really have my father growing up because, mine was already deceased when I was young. So I didn't really get a chance to have a father son relationship. But, when I was a kid, of course, the only time I really was around like any Becky's was like when I was in elementary school. So, and of course, mom's always made it a point to be like, don't you bring home no white girls. I ain't playing with you. Don't you do that.
Mm,
You don't try to shame the family. You know how parents are, man. They always said that stuff. It was like, man, and plus at that time I wasn't really looking at white girls like that because they just wasn't my flavor. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I just didn't care. So,
mhm.
of course, when a brother got a little bit older, my mom, she kind of loosened the reins on it and stuff. She was just like, as long as you happy, I don't care who you mess with. But, I was on your neck about that for years. I was like, yeah, I know. But yeah, but interracial relationship, my thing is like, we already at a point to where it's just like, man, just date whoever you want to date. Just don't put down your own race in the process. That's just all I gotta say about that. Because I mean, I know a lot of people that will date outside of their race and then put that other race on a pedestal, and it's just like, Jesus.
That's the problem I have, and I'm gonna get to that when it's my turn. But
Mhm.
yeah, go ahead and continue.
Yeah, but I mean, that's all I really got to say on that stuff, man. Just like, I mean, of course, I'm always going to be down with messing with the chocolate, but I'm not going to sit here and just act like I wouldn't mess with a Becky if she was interested in me. Like, I'm not stupid, but I'm not going out of my way to look for one either. So
Right.
it's like, to me, it is what it is. If I come across one, great. If I don't, it is what it is. I'm not going to sweat it.
Oh yeah, definitely. But have you ever brought home another ethnicity of woman and your mom was upset about it, or your sister, because you lived with your mother, your sister, and
Hmm.
you was around a lot of women growing up. So
Hmm.
do you think,
Well,
or
yeah.
did you? Let's stick with that question. Did you ever bring home a white Latina or Asian woman and they didn't accept it?
Well, the closest I've ever dated that was outside of my race was a Latina chick. Like, cause I've mentioned a couple times, like back when I was like in my early 20s, I was messing with a Colombian girl. So, and of course my mom, she didn't really like her too much because of that. And plus she always talked about how funny her lips is. And I was like, she got Megan Good lips. What are you talking about? But she didn't like that type of stuff. But that's all she really had a problem with. But other than that, like, she was the only other girl that wasn't black that I was talking to at the time.
Okay, so my question is, you heard what Game Changer said when he would bring girls home. His mother would like pick things out, like, oh, she got all that acne, or look at her hair, or
Mm.
just try to pick things out so he wouldn't be attracted to her anymore. Did your mother do that?
Uh, I mean, she probably would definitely do that if I ever would have brought him home because none of them was ever really that serious except for maybe like three or four that I brought to my mom. Other than that, like, it was just, we was together for maybe a year or so. Cause like I always picture, like, when you introducing her to your parents, that's kind of a serious thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just gonna bring somebody in my life or around my mom's if she's not gonna be around for a long time.
Right,
So,
exactly. And you should.
but right. And plus I know my mom's, like, she was a great interrogator. Like, if she meets whoever I'm dealing with, oh no, she gonna be asking you a bunch of questions. And the difference between my mom and a lot of moms out there, whatever she would say to me in private, she would say it to you, in public too. It didn't matter to her. She'd tell you. Now, of course, she's not gonna be outright disrespectful about it, but she'd tell you what she think.
Right. Sounds similar to my mom. Was that all you had to say?
Yeah, that's all I got to say on that matter, yo.
I
Oh,
remember, since we're talking about celebrities dating. I remember 1996 when Tupac died. Rest in peace.
rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
All of Oakland is mourning and everything, and my mom and my mom, she had something to say. She's like, "Oh, he talks like he loves black women and he makes songs about black women, but he gets with this girl talking about Quincy Jones' daughter that's half white. He likes the byproduct of black and white." She just went off on this dude for being with that light skinned chick.
See, your
It,
mom was different. She was mad at the light skins, not even the whites.
I'm not different. Why do you think I wrote the light skinned song to piss my mom off? Like,
And
it's
Rashida.
Yeah, and Rashida, yeah, yeah. But it's the thought. It's the thought. Listen, and listen, audience, listen well, and listen me well. If they're not gonna replace the box, then shut up. Then shut up. Honestly, like if you're not going to replace the box, say you're out with a Caucasian or another. Let's just say a non sister, right?
Mhm.
And you know you get a snide look, and it's like, listen, are you gonna replace the box? Because I'm not gonna leave it for the possibility of yours. You either replace the box or shut up. You
Right.
do. You have to replace the box. How you gonna tell me not to? You know, how you gonna tell somebody not to eat something and then not replace, you know, what they was eating? You know, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're
If I
funny.
see somebody and you know I say, hey, you know that's unhealthy what you're eating, you know, then you offer them some other food. You don't just you don't just take the food out their mouth and then walk along like, yeah, that's another starving person. Forget that.
Right. So let me ask you this, because yours didn't like light skins. So, do you think she was a colorist? And she
Oh
only
my
liked
mom.
women? She only wanted you to date women who looked like her?
No, I don't think it's a colorist. I think it's but yeah, I do think that she wants her beauty um validated and promoted on all levels. You know, she wants that feeling that, you know, her hue is the top chick. So
Right.
that's what she wants. And you know, she makes snide comments about it all the time. We watched the movie Coming to America. She make a comment about Eddie Murphy with the light skinned chick, and you know, like it was all throughout. She
Right.
did want to be, and that's really what all colorists want. They just want to be, you know, known as the prettiest one, the most sought after.
Right. So is that why they okay, so that makes sense. So is that why they feel the way they feel about celebrities
Uh
and
huh.
athletes dating white women and lighter skinned women? You think all of them
Absolutely.
feel that way?
Absolutely. Because it's an advertisement. You see, it's kind of like if a celebrity drives a Mercedes or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, then that's advertisement for the Mercedes. They know that all lesser people who want to be like that celebrity is going to inspire to drive a Mercedes.
Right.
So, you know, if you are say Elon Musk and you're like, no, I want you to, you know, I want you celebrities to buy Teslas. You're gonna feel a
Mm-hmm.
certain way. So it's the same thing. You want your product to be promoted, and she wants her product, being Black Box, to be promoted throughout. But I say, gimme. You know, you have to make me want it. You don't just you have to advertise. You have to make it quality. You don't just say, you know, want it because of mama say so or no crap like that. You have to make me want it. And like I said, you know, lighter skinned women wanted me more than darker skinned women.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Did
It's
you?
just something about the way I look, I guess.
Well, you're brown skin. I saw you,
Hmm.
and you're brown skin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Closer. You're like in the middle, but a little closer to the dark skin. Did you ever have a woman tell you or ask you, do you date white women? You don't look like you date black women.
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Why do you think that is?
Well, that's just their seduction technique. That's just their way of saying or asking, "Do I date black women?" Because they're curious on if I would date them.
Mhm.
So you know that's their seduction technique. They're pretty sure that if I say yes, then that really means that I'm going to date them. But chances are I'm not. You know, I get that from fat women and stuff like that. So um, but the short answer is no. And then I get it from. So one day I was at this job, right? This was like in '02 or something like that. I'm at this job at a call center,
Mhm.
and um, and we were in training, and we had like a circle where you just go around and you know read the script that you read to that you're later going to read to the customer, right?
Mhm.
You know, and then some white chick who wasn't the team lead or wasn't the trainer had the audacity to say to me, GC, would you like to read? And I said no, and because she has no authority. What do I look like? Reading illiterate? I read when I want to read or when I have to.
Mm.
What makes her think that she could just politely ask and I'm going to read at her behest? So I was like, nah, you get nothing. And then she tried to make a scene about it, but I stood firm. I'm like, I'm not going to read, right?
Right.
So after that, because she was like one of those blonde hair Becky looking chicks, I do not care. I do not care, you Kelly Bundy chib. I don't care, how dare you try to command me? I'm GC. I got a big penis and I don't play that crap, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, the sisters thought that it was like a just a huge race thing. Like I was just that dude that just detest pretty white girls and stuff like that. So they was like, oh yeah, I thought that you only mess with white girls or nothing like that or something like that. I'm like, no, that's not the case. That's not the case. But that doesn't mean I only mess with black girls. It means that I don't just read because some chick tell me to read.
Right. Well, how about you, Swag?
What up?
Do you ever get women coming up to you because you're also brown skin? You're actually around the same complexion as GC. So,
Mm.
because I saw GC, you guys are around the same complexion. So, my question to you is: have you ever had any women come up to you and ask, "Do you only date black? I mean, do you only date white women?"
No, I've never had that.
Never.
Never, not one time. Like, but even though I was brown skin, I always got hit on by basically all colors of women. So that's why.
Right. Yeah, because I think it's a nerdy thing. GC,
It is a nerdy thing.
yeah, GC is a nerd, so women are not gonna think he likes black women for some reason.
Most women don't when they see a guy like that.
Right.
See, the thing about being a nerd is that black women has everybody's number, but nerds. See, they know how to manipulate Pookie. They know how to manipulate Ray Ray. They know how to manipulate most types of black dudes,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't know how to manipulate nerds. They confused by us. So that's their tactic. That's their technique. They're trying to break into nerd penis, but they don't know how. They don't know how to access it.
Mm.
So they're hoping for like racial solidarity, and that's the same technique that they use on the hotep types. But it's
Right.
like, listen, you're not going to work. The technique that you use on other dudes do not work on nerds, especially hood raised nerds. It doesn't work on that. They
Right.
and they got methods for most every type. They got methods for mama's boys. They got methods for church dudes. They got methods for street thugs. They got methods for what was the other thing? Not street thugs, not church dudes, but I forget the other one. Oh, hoteps. They got methods for everybody, but they don't have methods for nerds. That is
Right.
something that they can't, and black or white. That's something that they can't break into.
Well, you did say that you had some Keishas pretend to be nerdy just to get with you.
Exactly. And you want to know their technique. See, here's the thing. If a woman is attractive and you want to sleep with me, I'm sleep with you. So you don't really have to do all the extra stuff. Now, if you want to secure the relationship, and they do, then they try techniques. And you want to know what I noticed, Melody? They try the same techniques that they try on other categories of men. And I'll give you an example. They asked me, like, okay, you want to come with me to church? And I'm like, what?
You
You
want to
think
come
there's
to
no
your
church?
No, it's a big difference between a nerd and a church guy.
But they're
It's a really
confused.
big difference.
They're confused because they don't have a technique for nerds.
Hmm.
So they're confused and they're like, okay, I'm gonna try the church technique, or I'm gonna try the the well, not the church technique, but the Pookie technique. I'm gonna do this whole ride or die, hold you down technique, which is like, that don't work. It doesn't work because I don't need to be held down.
Right.
So yeah, they try everything, but it's like, no, you are not versed in nerd seduction. A lot of black women are not versed in nerd seduction. Unfortunate for them.
Right. So, okay. So I'm gonna let you know a little bit about me
Okay.
and this whole interracial thing. Since I know about you guys now, how your parents felt about it, I'll tell you about me. My parents never told me to not bring home a white man. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I did, they would probably side eye me. They wouldn't like it. Now I have a younger brother, and he only dates interracially. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was kind of in my head. I'm like, hey,
Is he a
what's
nerd?
wrong? My brother,
Uh-huh.
I would probably consider him. Yeah, I would consider him a nerd.
Okay.
I probably would. Who likes to travel? He travels everywhere. He went to college, and he has friends from all over. Like he has friends from Thailand, he has friends from the Philippines, he has friends from South America, all over North America. Like this guy has friends everywhere. So when he travel, he always has a place to stay. But I noticed he's not really big on his sisters like that. Like I only saw him bring one sister home, and she was like an exotic one. Like she was brown skinned, but the eyes were light, the hair was a different texture, and she was petite. So he has a type, and I guess whether you're white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever, you just got to be that type: petite, cute, nice hair. He has a type. So
And he is a type.
right, and he's a type. He has a nice body and everything like that. I'm not looking at my little brother like that, but you
No,
know what it
nor
is.
am I. What I'm saying is, he's a type. A certain women are attracted to guys like your little brother. That's what I'm saying. A certain type of women, and that's usually, coincidentally, the same type that he likes.
Yeah, exactly. That's the type that he likes.
Mhm.
And my mom never had a problem. Like we're always welcoming to the girlfriends that come in, no matter what nationality they are. I'm like, hey, what's up, girl? I'm acting like a big sister to her because I'm a big sister to my little brother and stuff. And we talk. We probably hang out sometimes, but I never had a problem. Never. But like I said in the beginning, I did side eye it. And I also never asked my brother why don't he date black women.
What
But I
What did he
guess
say?
that's obvious. No, I said I never did, but I guess that's obvious. I mean, it's
Yeah,
true.
there's a lot of cultural
That's different.
things, but see, here's the thing that I notice about black women, and that is that they want to break out of the culture because it's not serving them in a positive way. They want to break out of the culture and they want to break out of the stereotype. They want
Most
to.
of us,
Hmm?
most of us do. Most of us do.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of like most oranges are orange. I mean,
Right.
yes, the overwhelming majority want to break out of it. And the ones who realize that they can't, the ones that you see throwing pancakes at IHOP, these are the ones. These are the ones who know that they can't really break out of it, so they try to bring others in to
Mm-hmm.
this culture, to this depraved culture.
Right.
But they want out. They see, certain guys like your brother as a way out of it, but they don't really know how to give him what he wants. And the reason for that is because they're not used to trying to figure out what a man wants. They're used to telling men what they want or having somebody else tell them what they want.
Right.
Like if he's a religious guy, it's like, oh no, God says that he who finds a wife finds a good, or some crap like that. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
listen, they want to, they feel like they could dictate what your dictates and they can't. And your brother knows it. It's like, listen, he understands. Like the reason why he's with the women he's with is because they understand. Use a woman's duty to find out what you want, and give me it. That's what it is. You figure out what I want and give me it.
Right.
Outside of that, there's no manipulation. to smart people. Can't manipulate me like that. No, you figure out what I want and give me it.
Right. Exactly. I definitely agree with that. Swag, how you feel about that?
Man, I mean, shoot, I'm the same way, man. Like, can't nobody tell me who to mess with and who not to mess with. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna do what makes me happy, regardless of how anybody feels about it. Like, I mean, if you really rock with me, you would just have to understand it. If you don't, then it's deuces to you, because I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, regardless, however you feel about it. So, yeah. That's why I think that's one of the main reasons why I say my mom kind of loosened the reins on it a little bit, because she
Hmm.
she knows her son. She know I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and whatever makes me happy, whether if it's like physically, emotionally, whatever, like whatever I feel is best for me. She's gonna be, understandable to it. But of course, she's always gonna have her radars up just to make sure she ain't on no foolishness.
Exactly. I agree. And I think, because I've heard stories, I've heard people say their moms disowned them because they brought home a white woman. Like, how could you disown your child? I don't care. Even, and I'm going to say this because I'm not a big fan of the rainbow community. I'm not. But if I had a child and they came home and told me they played for the same team, I would never, ever disown my child. Never. I might be disappointed, but I'm going to adapt to my child because that's what I'm going to do. Um, if they try to become something different, that's a different story. Then we're gonna have to, like, I'm gonna be more firm. But if they just played for the other team, I would definitely accept it. So if my child came home and told me, hey, I like snow bunnies, or I like Asians, no matter how I feel, I'm gonna be like, you know what, baby, that's nice. Bring them home. I'll make dinner. I want to meet them. I wouldn't be side eyeing them. I wouldn't be grilling them. I'll talk to them, get to know them. Because as long as you making my kid feel good, that's all that matters. You make them happy, I'm happy. So that's why I really don't understand why people have so much hate in their hearts. Like when I see celebrities post up with their white girlfriend or Asian whatever, and I see how bitter the black women are. Oh yeah, why couldn't you just get a beautiful black woman? Why couldn't you? They just be saying crazy stuff, and I'm like, well, maybe this woman is treating him way better than any black woman has ever treated him, and he deserves that. Just like with passport bros, if they go overseas and this is what they want to do, they want to go to Africa and find a beautiful black woman there, or Asia and find an Asian woman or whatever. I'm happy for them. You like it, I love it. So I just don't understand how people can be so mean spirited under these posts.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like it's gonna be a double standard with that too. Because if you getting a black dude messing with a white girl and get all the vitriol, but let a black girl mess with a white dude, you ain't gonna get nothing but pray like, yes, girl, finally got you a Chad or a Brad. Like you get it. Then you better show him off and all this other stuff. And like, don't get me wrong, you got some guys out there that will be chastised and we talk about, no, I don't want to see my black sister with a white dude. That's unacceptable. But let's be real. A
Not
lot of black dudes really don't care. They really don't.
really. They really don't. Like, and I think that's why a lot of swirlers who swirl just to make black men mad, I think they go so hard to try to make men mad and they don't bite. These men just don't take the bait. They're just sitting back, either they're quiet or they just don't say anything. And the black women are mad, so they're gonna go even harder to
Oh
try to
my
show off
God.
their
Yeah.
Brad.
Right. Right.
And I don't know. What do you think, GC? It's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, it is. And really, one of the reasons for that, that they is because with women, there's always the belief that if he wasn't with her, he would be with me. There's always that thinking, and that's because women have a much broader pool of men that are willing to sleep with them, so,
Right.
than the typical man does. Men typically know. I mean, most guys aren't honestly saying to themselves, "Hey, if Rihanna wasn't with ASAP Rocky, she'd be with me." So why is
Right.
she with that dark skinned dude? I hate her for being with the dark skinned dude, because if she was anti dark skin, she would be with the brown skinned brother that is me. We don't think like that, but they do. They actually feel like, hey, if Tupac or Usher wasn't with this white girl, he would be with her, and he would, for one night. For
Hmm.
one night.
Exactly. And
So, but that's they don't really see it that way. It's a much more feasible possibility of them being with, their choice person. And the only thing that's stopping them is, ethnic preference, which Usher don't have, as far as I know.
no, he's been with more white women than any. I mean, I'm sorry, he's been with more black women than anything. This is
Exactly.
really like the only white woman I saw him with, and this is the one he married. And I think that's why a lot of people are in their feelings because, wow, you can be with a black woman, you can sleep with a black woman, but you marry Becky. And I think this is how a lot of black women feel. It's like all that hard work you put into your career, and then you had all of these black women as fans. These black women are the ones that's paying you because they were buying your albums, and they were the ones at your concerts and stuff like that. And then it's like you're singing to the black women when you're making these songs, and then you marry a Becky. This is what I heard under some of these comments, and I don't know how I feel about that. What's your guys' take on that?
Wait, what was the last part? I was reading the comment section. What was the last part?
No, I was saying, all right, let me try this again. No, I was saying, so pretty much someone in one of the comments was like, it's crazy how black women are the ones who supported you the most with your songs. They were the ones going to your concerts. They were the ones buying your albums for all these years.
Ain't
And
that some
pretty
crap?
much, look, and it
Ain't
was like,
that some crap?
it was like
That
pretty
is the
much,
crappiest thing ever.
yeah.
That is ridiculous. So name a porn star. Name a porn star, a black woman porn star, and then try to run that crap to her. I'm going to look up one, and then I'm going to say, hey, I've been supporting your stuff all the time. I've been clicking the like button on your Pornhub account all the time. Why don't you suck my penis? What kind of that logic don't work for them? It don't work on me. See, that's why they don't know what to do with nerds, because it don't work. Crap like that, techniques like that don't work. Like, oh, we held you down. Like, that means nothing.
Yeah,
I done seen so many Megan Good movies. Do I go up to her like, hey, you kind of owe me. You kind of owe me a quickie. No, stuff like that do not work. Come again and come better
it's
and make
ridiculous.
me come better, or else you're
Right.
gonna lose out.
Well, that's how they think. I swear that's how they think. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, it makes sense to feel that way, like to feel bad. But you don't have to go and embarrass yourself. It's like secondhand embarrassment when these women say things like this for everybody in public to see. And me as a black woman, I pretty much cringe at it. I'm like, you could have kept that to yourself, sis. Like, you don't have to let everybody know how insecure you are.
So, Celine said something in the thing, and then I want to say something to that.
Mhm.
And see, here's the thing, because white guys are quick to hook you up, like in college and stuff. Like, hey, I got a sister friend and stuff like that. What she's saying don't really apply to, not this one, but the previous one, where she was saying that white guys it really bothers them. It don't really apply to nerds. It don't. Um, no, they just don't want to see their daughter with somebody derelict, and there's a lot of derelicts, unfortunately, in the black race.
Right.
So they do want to keep them away from such foolishness. But typically speaking, and this is coming from a nerd, it's not that big a deal. And maybe it's because I'm from Cali. Like, maybe you're in the deep south or something. But
Yeah. Wait, real quick, swag, we can't see you. You have a white circle for your avatar.
yeah,
So
you do.
I
All right,
don't know
hold
if you're
on.
gonna,
Yeah,
yeah,
hold
leave and
on.
come back. Right. Yeah,
I
but
know a way to fix it though. I got a way.
okay. Yeah. There's a lot of things I hear black women say under these posts. I hear them saying, you must not love your mama, or you must not love your auntie, your grandmother, or sisters, because you go in and you're pretty much selling out and getting with a white woman. I see comments like that. I also see comments like self hate, self hate. They love to scream self hate. They think that, oh, just because you're with a white woman, you want your kids to come out looking like them and not you. You don't want your kids to be too dark. I hear so much from women.
I have heard Southern dark skinned brothers say stuff like that. To be perfectly honest, I would prefer that my kids are my color, and but I know that the kids are not going to come out like all white. So it'll just be like a light skinned Shamar Moore type thing. I'm not really tripping. It's not the end of the universe, you know. And they don't really understand that every now and again, you know, like light skinned people just come randomly, you know, out of nowhere, like midgets and
Right.
albinos. You know, they just come randomly out of nowhere. Two dark skinned people just pop out of light skinned it. So you know, you really don't get your hopes up, you know?
Right. Because I've seen white women and black men have babies that's dark skinned with coarse
Yeah.
hair. I've seen that as well. I know
Yeah,
of
no,
even
it happens. It's random, you know. But Celine says she wants white kids. Sorry, no, don't be sorry about that. You know, that's nothing to be sorry about. That's
yeah,
what you want.
that's a beautiful thing. You want your kids to be white. You want your kids
Hmm.
to look like you. But if you are in love with a black man or an Asian man and your kids came out looking like them, I'm sure you would love them the same. And I'm sure they would share some of your genes. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't see anything wrong with that. But I do understand the whole wanting your kids to look like you.
Yeah, absolutely. We do want that, but that don't mean, you see, here's the thing. You don't just go off like what you want your kids, especially your son, to be like, because then, you know, because that's Leslie Jones' ugly woman argument. You know, like, yeah, you know, I want my kids to, you know, just my sons to be strong with big shoulders and super tall and ugly looking linebacker type dudes. I would love that. But the truth of the matter is I don't want to sleep with Leslie Jones. So no, no, it's so if you get with a Rihanna and she winds up producing like a Chris Brown looking dude, then that's just what you get. Like, you know, you don't have to sleep with these, you know, bohemian, Dahomian, you know, type chicks just to you don't do that. Don't play genetic lotteries with these chicks.
Exactly. I do agree. Now, I actually hear black women say that they want light skinned daughters with pretty hair. I've heard that before, especially family members in the South. I've heard them say, hey, I do want my kid to have a better life than me. So that's definitely a black woman thing more than a black man thing. I can honestly say that.
Maybe.
Of
You know,
course.
yeah. My grandpa's light skinned and my grandma's from the South. So maybe you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, let's be for real. Most black dudes don't really care what shade color they kids is. It's usually the mama that really talks, mess about the skin tone.
mm-hmm. Yeah. People want their kids to come out looking like Drake. That's just what they want, especially women.
Yeah,
So,
but the funny thing is, whether know it or not, there's a lot of ugly light skinned people out there too. So I wouldn't even be banking on you being all light skinned thinking you're gonna be fine. So I mean, that's just me though.
right. I honestly want my baby to be like a dark skin. I think dark skin babies are so adorable. My nephew, he's chocolate and he has like coarse hair and he
Mm.
has his dreads. I hope I have a chocolate baby. I hope, if I'm dealing with a chocolate man, I want a chocolate baby. That's just what it is.
Hmm.
Some people they prefer high yellow. Not me. Mm-mm. I just
Celine
don't.
said something. All babies are cute. No, they not. I've seen some ugly babies. Flavor Flav grandbaby was ugly as I don't know what. There are some.
GC.
Uh,
What is going on,
I'm
GC?
just saying, let's keep it real. Like people are afraid to say that some babies are non too baby cute, and maybe they grow up to be attractive adults. But you know an ugly baby when you see one. Me, I was an adorable baby, but you know, Celine, you know an ugly baby when you see one.
Oh my God.
Well, I never really called a baby ugly. I just said, "Oh, she's adorable."
But
Like,
it's
you
not
don't
up
just
to
say
baby
pretty, you say
standard.
adorable.
It's not up to baby standard. And the fact that you said she means that
Or
you're
he.
thinking about you're thinking about a particular girl baby that was
Oh
not
my
up to
god.
baby snuff. And you know it. You know it. You 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 know it. You know when the baby is just like, it's just not baby enough. I mean, like you hold it and hug it like a regular baby, but you're thinking like, oh dang, this is not a cute baby.
No,
Now it's rare, but they do exist ugly babies.
I guess. I guess you're right, but people don't call them ugly. They call them adorable because they're a baby, and them just being a baby is adorable. So
You don't say that around GC. You know
that's
he ain't going for that.
so. If you had a baby, right, GC?
Hmm.
If you and your wife had a baby, if you ever, get a wife,
Hmm.
and the baby came out not attractive,
Hmm.
would you say, "Oh, my baby's ugly"? Would you say
No,
that?
no one say it out loud. I think it. I'm like, dang, I got an ugly baby, but I think it. Yeah,
Oh,
I just wouldn't say it out loud, especially to my wife. I just thinking like, oh man, this is one ugly baby.
that's messed up.
No.
And would you try for another one, for a cuter one?
I would just, I mean, if I wanted multiple kids, what the baby looked like wouldn't deter me. I mean, because it's really about what type of adult they become.
Mm.
Like, I would just hope that it becomes a beautiful adult. There are instances where there was a Chinaman that sued his wife, then who became his ex-wife, because she had plastic surgery. And then when they had babies, the babies were so ugly that he knew that his DNA did not produce such crap. So he's like, okay, you lied to me about what you look like and what your genetics will produce. And he sued her and won.
Wow. I heard about that. I didn't know that was real.
I don't know if it's real or not, but I'm just saying that that's the thing. In order for for somebody to even fabricate it, they would have to admit that those babies were not up to snuff. They look at two handsome people and it's like, oh no, something is wrong here. She either cheated or she had surgery.
But I've seen two gorgeous people having not too attractive baby.
Okay.
I've seen it.
No,
So,
anything's possible.
right. Because your great 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 grandmother could have been horrific, and then that baby could have got the genes.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
No, I mean, to be honest, like, I don't remember. I just seen pictures, but I don't really remember being treated different as a baby. Nobody really cares when you become an adult, especially if you're attractive, um, what you look like as a baby.
Right. But didn't you say out of your own mouth, didn't you say you wouldn't want to have a Blasian baby because she would, if it was a girl, she would be too attractive and you don't
Yeah.
want men looking at her?
Yeah, but I was being very particular, and I wasn't really talking about um, here in the States. I was talking about like if I were, because for whatever reason, Filipino women wanted me to impregnate them, ones that I barely knew, and I'm like, no, because what if my daughter is extremely pretty? I don't want to walk. I don't want her walking her sexiness around the Philippines unprotected by me. So yeah, but no, would I have one locally? Yes.
Right. So you would have one locally.
Yeah, I would have a because I'm here to protect and guide, her in her undoubtedly beautiness. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed at that point.
Right. Okay.
So she says I'm talking about the adults. I'm talking, and particularly the female adults, not like Tiger Woods and crap like that. I'm talking about the female adults. That are half black and half Asian. As long as the father is the black one, comes out exceptionally beautiful. which means that you have to double down on your fatherly protectionness because you know what's going to come out of that vagina.
Wait a minute. So you said as long as the father is black. So if
Hmm.
the father was Asian, you don't think the baby would come out cute?
No, no, the babies. I mean, we're talking about the type of adult that they produce. Now, do that. It's a hit or miss, but I'm telling you, when the father is black, it's almost a guaranteed hit, and that is because of the type of genes that they get from each parent. You see, they get a little bit of their mama hair, and they get a little bit of the father's mother's booty. So they get the best of both worlds.
Right.
But no, if the father is the Asian one, then they get the worst of both worlds. You get like a short, nappy head kid that can't drive and can't do calculus. They get the worst of all they do. They get the worst genes.
I can't with you, GC.
Yeah,
Her short nappy.
they get the worst genes. Where when it's the father, they get the best. I don't make up the rules. If y'all don't believe me, then find an attractive half black and Asian woman and ask her. Is your father the black one? Ask her.
Let me
I'm not making this up.
let me pull something up real quick. Real quick, I'm gonna pull something up. I want to pull up Blasian women with Asian father, right?
Hmm.
Let's see what comes up.
Okay.
Go to images. Hold on one second. Let me share my screen. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Look, she's pretty and her father's Asian. She has
Okay.
long hair. She's pretty right here. I buried my father. She's pretty.
Look. Okay, second row down. Look at that.
This, what's wrong
To the
with her?
right, right, righter.
Her?
Yeah, click it.
What's wrong with her?
I don't like her, and I got a feeling that she not regular black people height.
Look at her hair. She has pretty hair. I don't see anything wrong with this woman here.
Okay.
Why? What's
I'm
wrong
not
with
saying that she's not pretty, Melody. I'm saying that she's not Blasian pretty. That's what I'm saying. She's not Blasian pretty.
Well, A. Marie is Blasian. Prime VA 757. He had a good point. And A. Marie is gorgeous. You know who
Okay.
A. Marie is, right?
I do not, but you're missing my point. I'm just saying that in order to get the guarantee mixture, it has to be the black sperm and Asian egg.
What do you think about her?
Uh,
She looks
okay,
very Asian.
yeah, okay. Once again, it works better. She's okay. She's okay. And I'm saying that you have a higher probability. I'm not saying that if you reverse the race and the gender that you can't get a good outcome. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you have a higher probability of getting a good outcome.
Hmm. I think her is she black and Asian? Her?
I
I
don't
think
know.
she is.
I don't listen to modern music.
Hmm.
I don't listen to modern. I don't know who that is.
She's a singer, songwriter, producer. Yeah. But yeah, there's some people that's
She was the
her.
one that played the guitar in the Super Bowl.
GC don't watch football.
I don't watch football either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, black and Filipino. That's like a special blend of Asian too. That's the best ones. I'm just saying that me impregnating a Filipino woman would guarantee a beautiful daughter if it turns out to be a girl, and I would have to live in the Philippines to protect her. That's it.
Right. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So yeah, like Tia and Tamara, they are half black and white, and their father is white, and they got
Hmm.
the pretty hair and everything like that.
Agree. Yeah,
So guess it don't matter whether your father's black, white, Asian.
it does matter. We're talking about probability. We're talking about probability.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, there's a listen, I rarely seen ugly twins. And
Really?
that's, yeah, like, because twin sisters divide the ugliness between the two of them. So you rarely see like ugly twins.
Hmm. Do you agree with that, Swag? Do you agree?
What did you say?
I said, do you agree with GC with what he said? He said you rarely see ugly twins.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you rarely do see them though, because I ain't really ran across a lot of ugly twins in my life. So yeah.
I can pull some up right now.
Well, you could Google anything, Melody. I'm just saying that, it's not commonplace.
Right.
It's
I
not
get it.
commonplace. And, this isn't like, there's something special about the black sperm. I'm just saying like that particular mix almost always guarantees beauty. That is what I'm saying.
Yeah, even though I do have friends that are half black and white or black and Asian, and they're not attractive. A couple of them are biggins, so
No, 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 no. Okay, Melody. Who had the big gene in the family?
out of the two.
Yeah.
Oh, well, her mom was big, the half white girl, and the half
No, I'm
Asian
talking about
girl.
the Asian one.
The half Asian girl is her dad's side.
So an Asian woman just seen a fat black dude and decided to have a baby with it.
Well, he's not fat, but his family is fat. Like the black people on his side are fat.
Oh, so she just pulled a gene from a stray uncle? Okay, so yeah, that's rare. That's something that happens. Like you look at a kind of kid and say, "Oh yeah, it has his uncle's eyes" or some crap like that. That's something that can happen, but it typically don't.
Right. Okay. All right.
And
Well,
this isn't me promoting it. This isn't me telling you, black fellas, to go out and find yourself an Asian woman to have a pretty girl, because you might have a boy. So yeah, don't just take it with a grain of salt. But I'm just saying, I think about stuff like that. I use my brain.
right. So, what kind of black woman are you looking for to have kids with? Light skin, dark skin,
I
mixed?
do not care about the skin color. See,
Okay.
there's some y'all don't know about Game Changer. I do not care about the skin color. I don't. Like I said before, the only reason I was with light skin chicks because they like me. It wasn't matter that I went out like looking for it. It's just, yeah, I don't care.
Mr. Know-It-All said, "Who wants their daughter to be a dime?"
No, if I am not there to protect her, I don't want her. I don't want her to have that much power and no guidance in how to use it.
Okay.
And I don't want her to wind up with one of those nasty looking Australian tourists while she's dancing on a go-go pole making extra money because she's oh so hot. I don't want that. I don't want that to happen to my DNA.
Fair enough. That's not what you want. So, yeah. But I want to ask you guys this really quick. Why do you think, like, what is your honest opinion about passport bros? Do you think they're just going over there? I know this is a conversation we had a lot, but I'm going to ask you guys. Do you think they're just going over there to get a non-black woman? Or you think they just want a black woman?
I don't think they care as long as the woman is attractive. And that's what I'm assuming that you're including the white guys in the or you're just talking about the black passport bros, right?
I'm talking about the black guys because we're talking
Yeah,
about
I don't
interracial
think they care
couples.
as long as she's attractive.
So, do you consider it interracial if both parties are black, but one is a different ethnicity? Like,
No,
let's say
no,
you
that's intercultural, or even
intercultural.
interethnical,
Okay,
but no, that's not interracial if they're the same race. No,
right. And one is light skin, you dark skin, but she's Dominican and she has mixed bloodline.
no, it's not interracial if they're the same race.
Right.
It's not. See, like, okay, so like nobody says when a white person goes to France and get themselves I know a white chick who fell in love, and she actually quit her job and moved there. And she fell in love with a dude in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody said, "Oh no, that's interracial." No, 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 there's no crap like that.
Yeah, that's true. I just hear a lot of like Hispanic people call it interracial dating. Like if it's a Dominican, even if they're dark skinned, they're like it's interracial dating because they don't consider themselves black. And
Hmm.
that's something we talked about before. They don't consider themselves black. So
Hmm.
them dating a black man is like it's interracial.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's just part of their culture, you know. And this isn't me trying to encompass them in something that they want, that they don't want to be a part of. Um, but but unfortunately, for them, many of them are ethnically black. Now, it started because they have a culture that they want to completely distinguish from the Haitian peoples. They want to, like, okay, we're different than them, so make no confusion. So they developed a strong ethnic identity, that they want to think of as a race, but it's not. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Right.
it really don't matter to me, like, um, how they choose to classify themselves. I don't,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
He says, is it interracial for a black person to date a person who's half black?
I don't know.
Good
And
question.
the reason why I don't know is because I don't care.
Right.
If my penis likes it, then I like it. Like that is what it is. Like I don't really care how a person classifies it, if it's interracial, if it's intercultural, inter ethnical, or whatever you want to call it, or intercontinental, you know, or
Mm-hmm.
international house of pancakes. I do not care what they call it.
I've
RZA
never
said it's
heard that
not.
question. I've never heard that question before because a lot of the
Me neither.
time persons have black. Most black people still call them black. So
Yeah, but I have to disagree that they're black. I don't like when people call mixed people that's black and white black because they're not. Especially if they came out of a white woman, they're
uh,
not black. You can't be black and come out of a white woman. You just can't.
y'all heard that, people? You can't be black according to Melody, y'all.
You can't. I
See,
don't think it's black. That's mixed.
now
And
you sound
they
like my
don't.
mom. Now you
No,
sound
but
like
they
my
don't.
mom talking about Quincy Jones' daughter and Tupac. That's the exact same type of crap she said
No,
about
but
their situation.
you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Hmm.
You're half black, but you can't deny your other side. Let's be honest. You
Agreed.
can't call
Agreed.
Barack Obama black when his mother's a whole white woman. It's
Hmm.
just like I'm half white,
Hmm.
and that's like being like the racist people, the one drop rule, where oh, if
Hmm.
you have just 1% of black, you're black. No, that's not what it is. I am black and I am white, and that's how white people, mixed people like to, you know, be classified.
Beautiful is its own race, Melody, and that is the race that I'm attracted to.
Right.
Attractive is its own race, and it comes in many different colors and features. One of those
Mm,
features do not include ugly, but it comes in many different forms and can be found in many different places.
true.
But no, passport bros, I think that they just want attractive women. They want better access to attractive women. There's nothing wrong with that, in
Nothing
my
at
opinion.
all.
I
Nothing
agree
at
with
all.
that.
Yeah.
I think we all agree with that. Yeah. I just hate the fact that people be in those comments, even with the passport bros, they be in their comments. Oh, you're just going over there to find little boys and little girls, and they just like to say ignorant things when that's not the case at all.
Hmm.
So that's all I'm saying. People are very ignorant when it comes to black men dating out of their race, but as soon as a black woman do it, like Gabrielle Sidibe, oh my God, they were so happy. Yes, you got you a white man. Good for you. Then you had Serena Williams. Everybody was praising her white man.
Hmm.
Who else? It's so many people. Lonnie Love, people was praising her. Chili, people was praising her. It's crazy.
Well, yeah. So these are all unattractive women. So even Chili is not hot anymore.
Oh, she's still pretty, but she's not.
She is not still pretty. Like I remember her. I remember when I was in junior high, and she was like, "I could have any man I want to, baby. That's X." I was like, "Ooh, dang, she's gorgeous." She was like a Leah before Leah was a Leah.
In
But
her prime.
then,
Yeah.
yeah. But no, like Tika Sumpter is an attractive one, and so is Eve. Eve had those lips.
Yeah. And they're with white men.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Eve. Ooh, dang. Like Eve, her lips. I would. She just make me want to shave my head and then like put my bald head on her lips.
No,
Like, dang.
Eve is gorgeous still, like to this day. She's like 40 something years old and
Hmm.
she looked better than most 30-year-olds. Just like Megan Good. She's in her 40s and she looked better than 30-year-olds.
Yeah, she do.
Yeah.
Yeah, she do. Jonathan Majors is one unlucky lucky dude. She should have just met Megan earlier, but
Yeah, he should have. But he likes Becky, and there's nothing wrong with that. If
he
that's what
don't
he
like
likes.
Becky. Like he just like attractive women, and it just so happens that the one that liked him back was crazy. Why do
Yes.
people assume that because a man? See, here's the thing, Melanie. It's not like women. Men do not always get what they want. If we did, Rihanna would be extremely busy.
Yeah.
We make compromises more so than women. Women just think about exactly what they want and then the penis arise. They just sit there and say, I want somebody that's 6'4" and 3/4 of an inch. I want him to have, the low cut Caesar with the deep waves. I want him to make sure that his jeans is ironed. I want him to we just want something. Our desire is much more broad.
Right.
So yeah, we don't limit ourselves as much as women do, and so it means something different. It means something different. you know Men look for the women that they want, that want them. Women just look for the man that they want.
Hmm. But I don't think a lot of these black women wanted to be with these white men. I think
Yes,
they,
they did. That's why
I
they're
think,
with them.
right, but I think some of them, like the swirlers, do it to throw it back in black men's face. I'm not saying all, but some of them.
No, I get it, but if they want to throw it into a black man's face, if you want to throw something in a black man's face, there's titties. Like, so instead, dang it, if you are so stupid that you're giving yourself to somebody else just so you could say nah 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 nah, then you're stupid, and that's
Right.
good. I don't have room in dealing with stupid.
Right.
You know, I want what I want.
Mm.
And it's not a matter of making the next person jealous or something like that.
I agree with Mr. Know It All. He said they settle for white men. That wasn't their first choice. And I think they feel like they're better when they do get a white man
I do
because
not agree with Mr. Know It All, because here's the thing:
mhm,
white men have significantly higher standards than black men.
they do.
Significantly higher. Kind of like Harvard has higher standards than DeVry. They have significantly higher standards than black men, meaning that how do you settle for something with higher standards?
Right.
That's like saying I wanted to go to DeVry, but instead I went to Harvard. How do you settle for something with higher standards? Nope.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. They settle for the ones that are low, like you know, the not desired ones. That's what they settle for because if you think about these black women who we named, their husbands,
Ah,
boyfriends, they're not attractive,
yes,
right?
yes. Okay, so here's the thing. Um, Women are going to naturally, as they age, adjust their standards and broaden their scope. And when they broaden their scope, um, at the same time, it includes race. So sometimes that's what we're seeing. Like the same
Right.
chick at 25, say, "Oh no, I only mess with guys that are 6'5", and with a six pack and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now they throw that, oh, and he must be black. Now they throw that out the window at the same time they throw out the race thing. So when you see them with the dude that's 5'6" and he's white, it's like they threw out those standards the same day that they threw out the 6'5", six pack and all that crap.
Exactly, because they want the black man to be exceptional, but the white man can be the lowest of the low. And that's the crazy part. And Celine is right. They aren't getting Delta airline pilots, and that's coming from a white woman. She know what it is.
Why that
They
particular job?
because I don't know, I guess they make a lot of money, I guess.
Do they?
I don't know. Oh, here come Aunt T. All right. I did invite Aunt T to the show. Hi, Aunt T. Salute.
What's going on?
What's going on, Auntie?
What's up, G? As it is in the top corner. But shout out
That's
to
right.
Melody and Melody's avatar. What's up, Melody?
Thank you. What's going on?
Chilling.
I'm glad you came because we were talking about black men dating interracially versus black women dating interracially. And I was saying, now correct me if I'm wrong, do you think that black women settle for white men? Because I'm gonna tell you why I said that, because they always want the black man at 6'5" with 6 inches, and what's the other one? 6 figures, right? That's what,
6 inches, 6 figures, 6 feet. And there's
It's
another
six
six. It's
pack.
supposed to be like four. Yeah, and the six pack.
in
Yeah,
the
it's
six
supposed to be
Yeah,
four
no,
sixes.
it's
It's supposed
it's
to be
three
4 6s.
sixes.
pack.
It's 3 6s like the devil. Melody just is thinking inches. The 6 inches isn't in there.
Well,
She
that's what
she
they
threw that
usually
in there.
say when you say the six pack, the 6 figures, and the 6 feet. The women will usually interject and be like, "Oh, and 6 inches too. Got to be at least 6 inches."
Six
They'll
inches
interject
tall.
and they'll tell you like, "You forgot a six in there."
Exactly. But when they don't get the black man that they want, they won't go to the black man that's 5'2", but they will go to the white man that's 5'2", because they feel like they're of higher status.
Mhm.
Like a lot of black women, I feel, are self-haters. They don't like themselves. So they rather date a white man over a black man any day if they have to go low. That's just my opinion. But GC didn't agree with me.
Mhm.
Wait, I
Um,
didn't agree. What part? What part?
I think you said you didn't agree that what was it? Now I forgot. You didn't agree with something I said.
No, it's not that I disagree. I mean, I do know that some women are doing it out of spite. I was just giving an alternative reason why they do it too.
Right. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. Misunderstood.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that, Auntie?
yeah, I mean, I don't think they go to white men. You know what I'm saying? Out of self-hate. I think it's, believe it or not, I think a lot of white men settle. You know what I'm saying, for black women. A
Oh,
lot of
definitely.
times it's just a fetish. You know what I'm saying, where they just want a black woman. You know what I'm saying? That they'll take a black woman, so she don't have to be the prettiest. You know what I'm saying? She don't have to be the best looking. She don't always have to be in the best damn shape. She can have a effed up weave and shit like that. Whereas, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, black men is like, yo, out of here, man. We know you ain't shit. You ain't just another black chick, because we deal with any damn black chick. You're gonna have to be a little bit better than the other chicks. Like we know, because we grew up, we grow up, we live around that. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes got a fetish. Black men don't have a fetish for black women. We have a
Mm.
fetish for y'all. We gonna pick the best one and the one we like. You know what I'm saying? The one we want. We gonna choose you based on other merits other than the fact that you're just a black woman. So you can try that black girls rock shit with a white boy. He'll give a shit. We don't.
Right.
You know,
Right,
got to bring
what
more to the table than just your skin tone with us,
That's true.
and they know that. So it's easier to go to the white dude.
Ah, good point. Swag. What you think about that?
Oh, what up, swag?
What up? What up?
Fix your avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got ghost face
Changed
up.
over how many times, man? Hold on.
I don't know what's going on here.
It happens.
You got to
StreamYard's on
remember, I'm
that.
on my phone, man. So
Yeah, StreamYard's on that
That's right.
BS.
Because he's at work, so
It ain't his fault. It's StreamYard. StreamYard be doing that.
can you see
yeah.
me now?
Yes.
Just leave that right there for right now. Now, what you ask me?
No, I was saying, do you agree with what Aunt T just said?
Shoot. What, as far as like the six figures, six packs, and all that other shit?
Uh, Auntie, can you explain?
Nah, what I said is, believe it or not, like it's not that black women will settle for a white dude. It's a lot of times the white dude will settle for them. A lot of times it's just a fetish. You know what I'm saying? If a white dude likes black women, he likes black women. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But that
Oh,
alone ain't good enough for black men.
oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like as black men, we don't just have a fetish for black women. We like beautiful black women. We like
exactly.
friendly black women. We like a certain type of woman. You know what I'm saying? She got to be more than just a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a lot of white dudes that are into black women, that's really all she got to be. Like, granted, she can annoy him and he'll get rid of her ass too. But that just her being a black woman is enough to get her in the door,
Oh yeah, definitely. I absolutely
and she
agree with
knows
that.
that. You know what I'm saying? Usually they know that shit. They know they got to bring more to the table with us than just their skin tone.
Hmm.
Well, I do think that a few white guys actually fetishize black women, and most of the time, a lot of black women present themselves as low hanging fruit to white guys, and I do think that that's because they have higher standards as far as the women that they date, so they know that they have to offer more and ask for less, which is why some of them think it's a badge of honor to be with one.
Right. Well, real quick, before we continue, CNG 215, I'm so sorry, but this is a closed panel. No more open panels, but you can ask your questions in the chat. Feel free to ask your questions in the chat. And Josh, I would like to hear more from you because you are a white man. Do you agree with what we are saying up here? Let me know if you
Well,
agree.
and yet, Josh, see, and tell me, do you fetishize black women or do you fetishize attractive women? Because there is a
Mm,
difference, like to look at Tika Sumter and say, "Oh yeah, I like that," doesn't mean you have a black fetish. It means you have an attractive woman fetish. When you fetishize something, it's something that you should. The only reason why you are with this person is because they have this particular thing that you fetishize over. So like if a person is with Gabrielle Sidibe or something like that, then that, and she doesn't have any other physical qualities that this person would likely like, then it is because he fetishized that. Or if a man is with a woman who has no other attribute to her but her feet, then that means that he has a foot fetish, and he's with her for that reason. But
mm,
typically, it's like, no, they want an attractive woman. They know that they can get a more attractive woman, a black woman, than they could get a white woman. That's what it comes down to.
mm,
Now, and for a lot of white guys, and I'm speaking for the plurality of white guys, it's looked at as a hit to do that, and not because they're racist or anything like that, or their friends are racist. It's really because the kids will not look like you, like not
mhm,
even close. And also, the white privilege that you have grown to enjoy your whole life would not, your children would not receive that.
mm.
So you're introducing problems into your bloodline that didn't exist prior to that. So they do consider that, when the ones in serious relationships,
Okay.
when they're
Well,
considered serious relationships.
right. Well, I don't think that black women could get any white man. I think that you have to be exceptionally beautiful and gorgeous to be able to get a high value white man. He don't want you. A high value white man with a lot of money don't want you. He wants to
Well,
marry a woman who's like him, that who looks like him, so he can share his wealth with her. That's usually what it is with white men. Whereas with black men, he can be Kanye West or, a athlete, and he'll marry a white woman or a different nationality, a white woman, and spend all his money and wealth on her. So that's the difference.
yeah, and
Um,
that goes back to what I was saying about standards, like to put our penis in the trash, and so there's a guy who's one of the founding fathers in the space who it's like, I'm a high value man, and then he just like, why are you with an overweight single mother with a bunch of tattoos?
Right.
Like, it's like, really, like, where's the high value white guy that's just behaving that way? You
The
know,
shade.
Well, I mean, more than likely he ain't got no YouTube channel, but you know what I'm saying? They do exist. I'm just being real. They do. You know,
um, nah, you don't really see high value white dudes with Roseanne. You don't. Roseanne with somebody else's kids, even those were Dan's kids. Like, you really don't. And this is like dealing with white guys. They rarely do that. And don't get me wrong, it happens from time to time. I mean, and that's a circumstance when they divorce their wife and they come across another divorced woman. But even then, she's not fat. Like, it doesn't happen that often. That's because black men collectively, and I blame you all, we have trash standards. We have
Yeah.
trash standards.
but
And
also GC, keep this in mind too. A lot of the times the dynamic between that black woman and that white dude is not the same with that same black woman and a black man. And a
absolutely.
lot of those divestors will tell you that. They're like, yo, I'm not gonna cuss him out like I would cuss yo ass out.
Exactly. No, that's very
You know what
true.
I'm saying? Just
And that's
because,
because
you know what I'm
they
saying,
know
he's hey, just like Melody was saying, like he's got a different social status. It's like, yo, you can be walking. You probably seen this shit in the gym. You go to the gym or you going through the parking lot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you might try to talk to a woman or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A black chick, or just look at her a certain way and Shorty just blows that shit off. Or whatever, oh, I got a man, whatever the case may be. And then as soon as some motherfucking scrawny ass white dude or some shit says the same shit, she takes that compliment and sucks it right up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
because
Like you
she
could
don't
tell her
get it
she's
as
pretty
often.
and she's like, nigga, I got a man. But this motherfucking wet noodle looking ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Bruce Banner before the Hulk looking ass dude says that shit and she really feels like that's a compliment because this white dude says she's pretty.
It is
Yeah,
a
it's
compliment.
just
And you
like,
want to know why?
yeah,
Because they
no
have a
way.
reputation for having standards, Auntie. That's the thing. Like, if you walk up to, if a black man walk up, and I blame you, and I blame you all because it's affecting my penis. If a black man walks
This
up to a
motherfucker
woman
right here.
and calls her beautiful, it don't mean nothing because he know that because she will assume that he called a bunch of fat ugly broads beautiful just
Mhm.
right before her. Like, that's something you say to everybody because she's seen black men say crap like that to everybody.
Yeah.
So, but they know that white guys only say it when it's true. So that's why it holds more weight when they say it. And it's because of y'all. It's because y'all trash dick dudes.
It's because black men are calling fat women thick and stuff like that.
Exactly.
That's why.
Exactly. So when you call a thick woman thick, which is, and to translate that into white, that's Rubenesque or buxom. Like when you call them thick, they think they fat. You actually insulted them.
Right.
And they know that because they know that you be on some Donovan Sharp stuff. They know that you have trash standards, and therefore it's like one of those classes where everybody gets an A. They don't mean anything at some point because you've given it to everybody. It's not the same A as a Harvard A or something like that. It's not the same A. It don't hit as hard.
Yeah. I hate
So
when a
so
man. Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm saying black men get some standards. Have some self-respect.
Yeah, I hate when a man compliments like a huge woman and then turn around and compliment me. I hate that. It's like,
Exactly.
don't do that.
It takes away all the meaning of a compliment. It does.
Yeah.
You just rubber stamping chicks. I mean, basically now all a black man's compliment means is that I understand that you have a vagina. That's what he's saying.
Or
Because
he's
he
trying
gives
to
that to anyone with one.
right. Or he's trying to get the you know what. So he's gonna tell you anything you want to hear.
You see, like this dude, I like a little extra butter. No, you don't. No, you don't. You like small waist, pretty face with a big bank like every other man on the planet.
Believe it or not, GC, and you know me and you done bumped heads on this, bro. There are some dudes that'll see a little chick, bro, and they just like, man, hey, ain't nothing to grab onto. There's some dudes that do really, they will choose that over, you know what I'm saying, the slim waist and hey, a lot of them will
No,
even
no,
choose
I get
that
that.
shit over the pretty face. Like they just will,
No,
you
I
know.
get that. No, listen, my cousin is like that. You know, I talk about him all the time. My cousin is like that. But you want to know how I know he's naturally like that? Because that was his picture on the wall when we were kids. He had a thing for that fat Natalie chick on Facts of Life. So yeah, no, he did. I had a thing. I had a thing for Kim Fields. I had a thing for Tootie.
Yeah,
And he had a thing.
everybody had a thing for Kim
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fields,
Tootie was
exactly.
dog.
gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody had a
Um,
thing. I thought she was my age, but the show is in syndication. She's older. But
Yeah.
but nevertheless, you know, most black guys go for Tootie. Now, when they get
Mhm.
older, they know that, you know, hey, those Tooties are fewer and far between. So I'm just gonna say I like butter because butter is what you like. But no, I mean, because butter is what's available to you. But you know that that's not your fantasy. You know,
Wait,
come on now.
wait. Remember some? I forgot who said this.
What do you
We
mean
we were
evolved?
talking
How is
about.
that evolving? How is liking fat chicks evolved? Like
Wait, who said
humans
that?
evolved from like creatures that were with fur and stuff like that. You evolve your brain like you by becoming smarter, you know, or stronger or something like that. Like each generation becoming better than the previous. How you evolve into fat loving? That is madness. You see this? This is the madness that we got to deal with. This is what low standards get. You know, okay. Now, when I talk to a black chick, you one of those evolved dudes. No, I'm not. If I call you pretty, it's because I mean it. It's not because I feel like I have to adjust to butter.
Yeah. Well, who was that person who said they like the fat girl from Baps over Holly Berry? Somebody said that.
Angry
Uh,
man.
yeah, motherfucker lying.
No, that was angry man.
Keep going.
That was angry man, and that's
Yes.
what I'm talking about. That's
I
that
still
evolution.
ain't buying that bullshit. You
Angry
telling
man.
Nah,
me
you're not buying
you
that.
chose
Nobody.
this motherfucking Oompa Loompa over Halle Berry
That's
in her
what he
Yeah.
prime?
said.
I refuse to believe it.
I swear.
Um,
That's
and
what he
then
said.
that's even with the fucking crazy ass beehive looking ass weave and wigs and shit and
Mhm.
gold teeth and shit that she was wearing in there. Nah, I'm bullshit. You know,
I don't know what made him say that. What were we talking about?
I'll
What was
take
we
a
talking?
I'll take a ghetto ass Halle Berry over a ghetto ass Oompa Loompa any fucking day.
Yeah, facts.
I don't
Okay.
know why he said it either, but a lot of guys say that to make themselves feel better. You know, it's kind of like I seen on The Wire where you had Bubs, the homeless man, and what he was doing was he was in the thing and he was cooking hot dogs with an iron, and then he called it pimp steaks. I'm like, dude, that is hot dogs that you're frying with an iron. And you calling it steak. That's just something you that make you feel better. Just like calling fat chicks butter makes guys feel like they're not with a fat chick. But you are.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I remember this was a while ago. I was over on Platinums. I think you remember this, GC.
Mhm.
It was me and Jessica X. We were on the panel, and the men were saying stuff like, "Y'all need to gain some weight. You need more meat on your bones. Here in the South, you won't get any play." And what were they saying to us? They were saying, "Oh yeah, we have pretty faces, but that's not enough in the South." I'm like, first of all, I'm not even skinny. So, well, were you too skinny for the South? And I'm like, what the hell? Like,
No,
like
well, I mean, Melody, I hear that. That's a real thing. You closer to the South than I am, but so I had a friend from Florida, right? I say had because he moved back. But we was at Walgreens one day, and there was this ridiculously overweight light skinned chick, and she just came walking by. I didn't even notice her, you know. And he said, "Where I'm from, brothers a stampede over you to get to her." I was like, "What the heck?" I was like, "Remind me to never go there."
yeah, it's the South. They like them big. And even like it was a Kendra G episode, and this girl, she really her confidence was through the roof. Like she was fat, and she kept saying, "Yeah, because I'm thick and I got a booty, and men like me." I'm like, "You are not thick." This woman was straight fat, and her confidence. She was like, "Yeah, I can't even go to the store without dudes trying to holler." I'm like, "What?"
Mm. Nah,
And that's
but
the
yet
thing.
you're on
That's
Kendra G. Like you're on
Right.
Kendra G, you have no damn man. So a lot of women get that shit twisted. And I know we always say that shit. It's like, nah, them dudes will smash, but they don't want nothing with you. Just keep in mind, and that's why I always ask them women this. I'm like, yo, do you want attention from all of the men, or do you want attention from one man in particular?
They want a man with standards, and they know they're not going to find that in the South, because the South, they eat anything,
But
including dirt and chitlins.
this is my point.
Jesus,
Like
they
this
will
is
anything.
where the conundrum happens, because I think a lot of women have been tricked into thinking that they can handle shit like dudes. Like, you assume when you see a dude that's either attractive or, you know what I'm saying, confident and gets a bunch of women, you assume that, yeah, he's in high demand when it comes to women. That's
Right.
not the case with y'all. Just because y'all get all the damn looks and a bunch of motherfuckers want to smash, and chances are a bunch of motherfuckers have, that doesn't make us want you more. It
Right.
doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
These
It's
words are true.
different. And no, it's not fair. It's not fucking fair. There's nothing equal about it. Y'all are different. So just because you got a bunch of dudes that stare at your big old ass, keep in mind they only stare at your big old ass because you get a big old ass. But
Mm,
it matches your big ass thighs and your big ass arms and your big ass stomach and your big ass missing waistline. It matches all that shit.
all of that.
Easy on the
You know?
swears. And
Mm.
and you want to know something else? The way they talk, right? The way they talk, that, oh no, this is what we like, and they all like that, and you're gonna have to, no, they're just used to it. They're just used to it, and they're used to settling for the big girls, but they don't prefer it. You want to know how I know? Because every now and again, and I get on my feed, every now and again, I watch those like football halftime shows at the HBCUs, right? And think about
Hmm.
like, oh man, I wish I went to HBCU. And it's always like the slim ones. It's always the slim waist ones that's doing the dance moves and twirling the batons and all that stuff. Like those are the choice chicks. And these are in Southern universities. Those are the choice chicks. It's just that brothers have learned to settle. Like when there's no steak around, you eat chitlins. That is what they do. They're used to eating the stuff that white people don't want, and that is fat black women. So they learn to embrace it.
Right. No, I do agree with that. It's sad. It's sad that black men's standard went down. Like
Exactly. It
completely down.
is. It
Well,
is. They dishonor themselves. They dishonor their families. But most importantly, they dishonor me with that crap.
but at the end of the day, like, what's the problem? I don't see a problem with it,
The problem is, Aunt T, is it's our ethnic reputation.
man.
It's our ethnic reputation that's taking a hit.
But them chicks that you're talking about, they just end up alone any damn way,
No,
because
it's not about the chicks. It's a matter of, when I, as a black man, call a woman beautiful, I want her to know and believe that I'm only calling her that because I mean it. That she
Right.
has earned that, that and I don't give this to every woman like some Mississippi dirt eater. I'm not that dude.
Hmm.
So it's messing with my ethnic reputation. You see, here's how important ethnic reputation is, Melody, and everybody. Here's how important ethnic reputation is. So I used to tutor math at a junior college, right? And
Mhm.
I would have to put my number and stuff on the cork board and get clients that way, get two T's that way.
Mhm.
And I seen somebody there who put on the thing Asian math tutor. And that's because Asian folk have a reputation for being, mathematically inclined. So
Right.
they earn that ethnic reputation. Now, I can't put, black tutor and think that people are going to flock more, because we don't really have that mathematical ethnic reputation. I could say black man driving school, or, black man personal trainer or some crap like that. But I can't say that. I can't say what they say. So ethnic reputation do give people advantages in life, and having a good ethnic reputation gets men advantages in dealing with beautiful women.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. Well, it's just
Okay, so blacks are okay. Tell me your point. Tell me your point, because here's what I thought, and maybe I'm wrong. Here's what I thought. I thought that you was like, I like butter, like all these dudes. Oh, she thick. Listen, all these ways is just clever ways of saying I want a big girl. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you have a different definition, but from my experience here in this space and abroad, that people use all type of colloquialisms to say that they're to advertise to the world that they're willing to boink a fatty. So correct me if I'm wrong, and if I am, I apologize. But yeah, that's what you sound like. You sound like that.
okay. Swag, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. So, got anything to say?
It was a whole lot to process between that little dialogue, so you gonna have to catch me up to speed.
GC, say it again, please.
No, there is a lot. There is a lot to process. But I mean, essentially, what I'm saying is, I said a lot of things, but let's stick with this. Black men having low standards makes it difficult for the remainder of us.
Mm,
Think that's true?
that's very true.
No, I would respectfully disagree. I don't
I
It
think it makes
does.
it difficult.
beg to
I don't think it
differ.
makes it difficult at all unless you're trying to practice polygamy. If all you looking for is one good woman to spend the rest of your life with and die, I don't see what a bunch of other dudes are doing with a bunch of other chicks. I don't see how that's going to have any bearing on that.
You
You
want
just
that
need
one.
one.
You want that one woman to be the best of many, swag. You don't want to get with the woman who is the only attractive woman that's willing to sleep with you. You want to have, and this is not polygamy, but you want to have a whole bunch of attractive women and you pick the best of that one. That's what you do. You pick the best of that one. That is what we all want. So we know that we got the best of the best, not just the best. So it does affect in that way. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of these fat Asian chicks that come to me thinking I'm gonna give them free in shape penis because I'm black. No, you get nothing. No penis for you. You get nothing.
And you're sick of that?
Yes, I am. You're not
Oh,
sick of it.
what kind of? I've never been sick of having to turn down poom poom, man. It never gets old.
It's disrespectful.
No, like it never gets old. I want so much of it, I gotta turn it away. Come on, that doesn't get old.
All right, that's enough, man. It's my turn to talk now. Y'all been talking for a minute now. It's
All
my
right, go
turn to
for it.
speak. Bottom line is, man, I have to literally agree with GC, man, because I mean it's a lot of dudes that will try to go for the finest black chicks, but when it comes to a Becky, they'll go for the fattest whale they can find that hook up with him, shack up with him, and everything. So I can't sit up in here and say that it's not true. I mean, on the spectrum, yeah, Auntie, I do agree with what you said or what you said in that aspect, but we can't sit here and act like that black dudes don't settle for these fattest white girls that they can find, man. We can't act like that.
Nah, I'm look. I get what GC is saying, right? It does make it kind of tougher on you because of, and I think I'm gonna kind of paraphrase for GC. What he's pretty much saying is, hey, these women have no reason to keep themselves up, keep themselves in shape. There's really no reason for them to compete with each other for
Thank you.
anything if they assume we just gonna take them any kind of fucking way anyway. So that does
Thank
kind
you.
of fuck up the dating pool. I get it. But GC, you know this, just as a functional, in shape fucking dude that's articulate, you know how to handle yourself and all of that stuff. Yeah, the dating pool ain't as large, you know what I'm saying, based on your standards, but you got options. You got plenty of fucking options. So you ain't worried about the chicks that ain't your option. You just ignore them. Just like the chicks that don't want nothing to do with you pretty much ignore you.
Mhm.
You know?
No, but it's the audacity. It's the fact that they think that, that I'm on their level really says something. They just come to me with the assumption that I have no standards because they know that they got a more handsome or an equally handsome black man to penis them down. So they assume that I'm that dude that just gives away cheap penis to fat Asian broads. It is offensive. It's kind of like if somebody offers you a job that's really low paying, like somebody, you a grown man with some coins in the bank, auntie, and somebody just came like, would you like to be my maid or some crap like that? It's like, whoa, do you
Yeah,
know
for
who I
fucking
am?
$200,000 a motherfucking year, I'll be your maid.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like when somebody try to short you on your income, it's like, hey, don't
I'm saying,
assume, don't assume that because I'm a black man, that I'm gonna mow your lawn for $10. Don't come at me like that. It's an insult. Don't come at me assuming because I'm a black man that I'm gonna penis down your fat ass. That's not what I'm gonna do.
And then it's the same with women. Don't assume because I'm a black woman that I'm going to give you attitude or I'm not going to cook clean and I'm going to be a bum. Because there's a lot of black women like that. But don't assume I'm one. So it's the same way.
Thank you, Poppy Blanca. I was just about to say, man, I can count on one hand the amount of fat Asian women I've met in my damn life.
And that's the point.
Like,
That's
for
the
real.
point, Brad. That is the point. Or that's the point, Auntie. The fact that there's only 5 fat Asian women in California and they all came to me really says something. It really says that we eat their garbage. That's what it's saying.
I mean, bro, they eat rice all damn day, man. They eat rice like twice a day, bro. That's their whole diet.
Well, yeah, but sumo wrestling DNA got to come from somebody, and I don't want to deal with that.
I know what you say. I'm just playing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but then
to me,
you
it's
notice when you do see black men with like Asians or whites, they always fat. That's my only problem.
and
Like
that's
I
because
see,
black men have no self-respect and standards.
right, because I see the cutest, most in shape, just smartest guys, but they never choose right. They always have a big fat girl.
I've never
And
seen a
the
smart dude
opposite,
do that.
huh?
How smart can you be if you're with a fat woman?
I
What do you
see
mean?
smart guys. I see all types of black guys with fat women. Even the ones with money, I see with fat women.
Uh,
I see it all. I seen the ones
do you
driving
see your brother?
Maserati.
Okay, you say your brother, and I believe you. Your brother's smart. So you see him with a fat chick of any race
He likes petite women, so it doesn't apply to him.
because he's a smart man.
But I've seen a lot of black men say, I like them big. I hear a lot of black men
That's
say
not a
that.
smart thing to say. Okay, who famous? Who rich and famous? Because like she was crazy, but Jonathan Majors did have him a slimmy. Like when you catch people like Michael B. Jordan, they do be with the slimmies.
Oh, yeah.
So who do you know that make it and then go for the fat chick of any race?
Who makes it? Well, not the ones who make it, but the ones with money. Regular guys. I wasn't talking about famous
If
celebrities.
you got money, you made it.
Regular guys with
If you
money.
got money, you made it. And I'm not talking about Obsidian, because even he got with her when he, wasn't doing as well. No, I'm talking about in general. The whole point, see, listen to me good, fellas. The whole point of making it is to not be with a fat bitch. That's the whole point of making it. Like that's the reason that people make it, is to not have to make it with Roseanne or whatever's out there.
Hey, Melody, can you check the private chat real quick? I just had a quick question.
Yeah, I just checked it, and I do know Poppy. You can bring him up as long as you don't send it in the chat.
No, I'm not doing that. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
So yeah, I know him, so he's good. I know Auntie ain't gonna do me dirty.
Nah, that's why I wasn't even gonna put you on blast like that.
Right.
No.
But yeah, like I don't know. It's sad to see it, but a lot of black men, no matter what they look like or their status, a lot of them do like the biggins. Like I said, I've seen a black
They
man
settle for it. They don't like it. They settle for it.
But some of them do like it. I've heard some say they like.
No, that's rare. I told you, like, of course, that's a fetish. My cousin has a fetish. I mean, but this is something. Listen, most guys are settling for it. Most guys wanted Tootie, but they settled for Natalie. Like
most dudes wanted Thelma from Good Times, and they settled for Tootie.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. They wanted Thelma from Good Times, but they settled for Florida. Like
damn, you went to the extreme, dog. That's like the extreme opposite, bro. That's why I was like, the casting for Good Times was horrible. Like, we supposed to believe this came out of that? Fuck out of here. But go ahead, bro.
Oh man.
Like, we supposed to believe that?
No, Thelma was badder than Lisa Bonet. She was badder than all the Cosby kids, really. Thelma was
the only person that was fucking with Thelma was the damn Cosby mom.
Was she badder than Janet Jackson back then?
Hell yeah!
Was a little girl. She was on the same show.
They were probably about 10 years apart from each other.
Yeah, but no, like when I was Janet Jackson, okay, Janet Jackson is older than me too, and the show played in syndication, so we was watching reruns. I just didn't know it, but I did think that when I was 9, Janet Jackson was 9 too, and I did have a crush on her.
Shit. Are you serious? Janet
Yeah.
Jackson was on damn tour and with rhythm doing Rhythm Nation and shit when you was 9, man.
I didn't make the
Hold on,
connection.
hold on, guys.
No, I didn't
No,
make it. I didn't know that Penny was also
hold me
Janet
down so
Jackson.
I can
Oh, you thought it
hold
was two
on, y'all.
different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard what I said? I said I'll be right back. I gotta go get my charger. So guys, hold me
Okay.
down. All
Yeah.
right.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Nah, but I feel you on that. I mean, yo, it
No, a lot of guys are settling, but they're putting it off as their preference, and we're getting the ethnic reputation. We as black men are getting the ethnic reputation of preferring biggins. We're getting that reputation of preferring it. Like when you look at the first Friday, right? And Chris Rock was like, you can't come here. Don't you ever, 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 ever come back to this night. That's him saying, I don't want to be seen, even if we do something. I don't want people to know. It's an embarrassment. They kept it private because it's a huge dishonor to be with somebody that big. Now the big girls are bigger than her. She's considered regular, and so is Yo-Yo from next Friday. Like all the women we consider big are now regular.
I'm
Why?
about to say,
Because
man, hey, the real yo-yo still look good.
Yo-Yo used to be considered fat, Aunt T. Like when Snoop came out with her, I was like, "Who's this fat broad?"
You sure you talking about yo-yo or you talking about
Yes, I'm talking
Lady
about Yo-Yo.
Rage?
Huh?
You talking about yo-yo
Yeah.
with the damn hazel eyes and shit? It sound like you talking about Lady Rage.
No, you
That's who
can't
came
play
out
with
with
my
Snoop.
yo-yo.
Oh yeah,
Yo.
so yeah, you talking about yo-yo? She's still
Yeah, I'm talking
fine,
about
yeah.
yo.
See, I mean,
Huh?
she's still pretty. She ain't fine no more, but
Well, okay.
she's
I don't
still
know if
pretty.
she ever lost weight, but I'm saying that she was 90s big. She was what was considered big in the 90s. Didn't she play Baby D in next Friday?
Nah, that was Lady Rage.
Oh, okay. Well, but Yo-Yo was a big one, right? I'm not tripping.
Nah, she was yo-yo was always a little cutie, man.
Okay, then maybe I'm tripping. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm getting them confused.
But Lady Rage was always the big Amazon chick.
Wait, so she had Afro puffs, right? Yo-Yo
Yeah,
had Afro
yeah,
puffs.
no,
Like,
no, no, that was Lady Rage. I rock
oh,
rough
so I
and
am
stuff with
confusing.
my
My
Afro
bad.
puff.
Okay,
Come
so
on.
so rough and stuff with my Afro, but that's not Yo-Yo. My
That was
mistake.
Lady of Rage, bro. Yeah.
Okay, my mistake. Yeah, so she's a biggin. So
Mm.
and I'm saying that she's not really considered big anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know, bro.
this is Yo-Yo, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, Lady Rage like 6 feet tall, every bit of like 250 or some shit. Did she pass away? I think she passed away. Didn't she just pass away last year, or she got sick or
Oh,
something
she
like
did.
that? It was something. She got ill or something like that.
What's her name? Lady who?
Lady of Rage or Lady
Oh,
Rage.
Lady
Yeah, but
Rage.
I was like, you look at Yo-Yo still looking good, man. I seen her on a few throwbacks.
She's a rapper.
Yeah, that's her right there. The Lady of Rage.
This one.
I think she's still alive though. I don't know. I heard she got sick though.
Oh, okay. And people used to think she was fine. You
Yo,
said.
don't quote me, Prime. Don't quote.
No,
No,
no.
nobody
What I'm
ever
saying
thought.
is, well,
Nobody ever thought Lady of Rage was fine.
no, yeah, she was considered big in the 90s, Melody. She was as big as a woman could possibly get in California. But now she's regular. Now she's probably even considered medium, you know.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
and I'm saying that's how the bar has dropped.
Oh, yeah. She was a little big. This is her right here.
Yeah, she was always a big woman. Like she's like a Queen Latifah size type chick.
Yeah, she was. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? She was like the West Coast Queen Latifah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And just like on Set It Off, Queen Latifah was the big one, and now she's just considered regular. That's because the bar has lowered. Black men have lowered the bar.
Yeah. True. It was a show you played, a movie you played actually on movie night
Mhm.
when the woman was fat. Remember, it was fat
She was
woman.
Mississippi fat. Yeah, it's called MMA. I think it's like Little Sister's Revenge,
Mhm.
and it takes place in the 70s in California. And there was a chick who came up from Mississippi to live with her aunt and uncle in Los Angeles, and everybody was looking at her like she was crazy, like who's this fat Mississippi bumpkin? And none of the dudes was messing with her except for the local Pookie, and he just exactly. So it really shows, like, hey, back in the day brothers had standards, and then you seen the women and they all had that, like
like Thelma from Good Times, waistline and stuff. So I know what brothers naturally want. We have just, to quote the brother there, we just evolved into accepting crap.
Right.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I think we all agree with that. You, Swag, you agree? Just making sure he's still there. I know he's at work.
What did you say?
I said, do you agree with that? What he said? I know you're at work, so.
What did he say?
Oh yeah, you didn't hear it.
No, he's
I
like,
was
look,
listening, but
for
I
the
was
for the
also
for the
doing
most
something.
part, like that used to be the thing. Like you don't even hear certain terms no more, like the Coke bottle shape and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The Coke bottle shape, the figure eight. Like you wanted
Well,
your,
that's a
you know
BBL
what I'm
now.
saying? You wanted your woman shaped like the number 8.
Oh,
That's
You know what I'm
the
saying? Like a Coke bottle.
Yeah, that's what
Now damn that, you know what I'm saying? Before Megan them went through her transformation, they was calling this chick a stallion.
yeah,
Like with no damn waistline.
yeah.
That's kind of what it is.
Well, back in the day, J-Lo, remember Jennifer Lopez? She was considered a woman with a big butt and a nice shape. And nowadays, they'll call her skinny because she has to compete with BBL girls. So now, like the women from the 90s that had the big butts don't have nothing now.
Yeah, she's also got to compete with all
That's
the
the
women
crazy part.
under the age of damn 55. Because what the fuck is J-Lo?
No,
55, 60
no,
damn years
but
old?
you get what I'm saying though. Like the standards has changed. I'm sorry, I'm chewing some candy, but yeah, it changed. Big butts then is way different than big butts now.
I don't know if I've been with a BBL woman before. And I don't think that I'm as much of a booty man as most black men are.
You would know if your woman had a fake ass, bro. You
Yeah,
would know.
so then I haven't. And it's probably because I'm not really much of a booty man. Like, so
Because I've never met a woman with a fake ass that didn't want to remind you that she put money into her
okay.
ass.
No, I meant
You know
this.
what I'm saying? Or you can just
Yeah.
feel it like, so something ain't right here. But
Yeah,
they'll,
no,
you know
when I
what
was
I'm
in the
saying?
thing,
Yeah.
No,
But
the
some
woman who gave me
women
a
lie
facial,
about it.
she had a
But she's
BBL.
usually gonna draw. She's either gonna draw some attention to it, or you just gonna feel it. Be like, man, this shit ain't right. But you know what I'm saying? Rarely is a woman gonna put between $5,000 and $10,000 in her ass and not remind you about it.
No, I know some women who do. They lie and say they go to the gym, they do squats. Because now they're doing the fat transfer. So when you feel it and you jiggle it and you smack it, it still feels like a natural booty.
I mean, I think your body will eventually metabolize that, though.
Maybe. I don't
I
know.
mean,
Hey, are
just
you
like
an ass man?
what Prime said. Like me personally, I've dealt with women that had some horrible, like not BBLs, but ass shots. Those are horrible because them shits be hard. And then the BBL, I guess you can get in different ways, but you can feel a booty up underneath the booty. It just feels weird.
I
It just
think
feels
that's
weird. It feels like there's something else in there.
implants
Hmm?
that you're talking about.
Well, this was the one that I remember. It was like she said she had a fat replacement. She had it taken out of her stomach and put in her ass. And it's like, okay, it looked nice and it jiggles like an ass is supposed to jiggle, but when you feel it, it's like it's something else in here.
Right.
Like, I mean, I can't really describe it, but y'all know what I'm talking. Like, it's like an egg where you know it's there's some yolk in here or something. There's something underneath this shit.
It's probably just like extra heavy.
Yeah.
Nah, I know what you mean. Like when you put two pillows in a pillowcase, like you could tell that it's not one big fluffy pillow. You could tell that it's two pillows. Like you
You can feel just something underneath it. Now, granted,
Yeah.
I heard that, you know what I'm saying, the technology is improving where some people telling me, yo, you can't feel the difference, man. That shit's it's soft and consistent all through. I'm like, hey, I ain't met none of them chicks with it. Maybe they ain't getting the 10,000 plus BBLs. They paying 5K still. I don't know. Yeah.
So Ann, are you an ass man?
Yeah, I like big old booties. Big old soft ones, yeah.
I mean, I'm almost indifferent to it. I like it, but it's not a huge preference like it is for some of the other guys in my family. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not a super huge preference, but a woman with a flat ass will turn me off.
well, Kelly Stamp's got a flat ass. She don't turn me off. I like a real pretty face.
Yeah.
I like a real pretty face.
I mean, because you usually a woman with a flat ass she's not gonna walk with the same confidence of the woman that knows she got that booty and them hips walk with. So I can kind of sense that. Like it's just like we can't even strut together
I
type
don't know.
shit. You
Aunt
know?
T, would you rather a natural flat booty or a BBL big booty?
Oh no, I would rather a naturally flat booty. You keep the fake ass.
There
I'm
you
good
go.
on that. Yeah, I'm good on that.
There you go.
Yeah. I like a pretty face. Like that's the top priority. Full lips, almond eyes, high cheekbones. I like stuff like that. And if you got to fill something up, then fill up
Yeah.
the front.
What, the breast?
Yeah. Yeah, if you got to fill something up, fill up the front. Like cuz you could do booty exercises, but you can't do like titty pulls. So,
Listen,
yeah.
as long as they're nice and perky, it shouldn't matter. If they're bees and they stand up, that's all
No,
that
I
matters.
know. So, well, what I'm saying is then make them stand up. Like, listen, like sometimes a woman, and it's not a matter of size. Me personally, I prefer a C cup, but it's not a matter of size. I do, I've had some A's that'll poke your eye out because they are perky. But
Right.
if they're not right, then make them right. If I had to choose between that and the BBL,
I have to agree.
somebody said Jill Scott. No, see, that's what I'm talking about. Crap like that. No, that's not even a woman.
Damn, she's not even a woman.
I
GC said
wouldn't go that far with Jill Scott.
GC said if you are fat, you're not a woman, right?
Yeah, fat women are not women and don't deserve our love or respect. Okay, I see what Mr. Know-It-All is saying. So apparently Jill Scott has the features that I was describing, like almond eyes and full lips and high cheekbones. Listen, I don't know because she's big. Like I'm not looking at her face when she's big. Like, why do you even look at her? That's like seeing a car with no tire and then you just look under the engine. Like, what you see? It don't have no damn tires. Like, why do you even look further? I don't listen. I would not know if somebody gave me a picture of a bunch of people from the neck up and one of them is Jill Scott, I will not be able to point her out. Why? Because I don't remember what fat women's face look like. I do not.
So you're more of an Erica Badu type.
Yeah, Erica Badu is cool.
Well, Erica
Full lips.
Badu is a
She was,
baddie. But
yeah,
but
bad.
but what I can say about like Jill Scott, I mean, look, Jill Scott's not an ugly woman or whatever. So I mean, if she's a nice woman,
She's
you know what I'm
fat.
saying? If she's nice and all of that, I would look past the rest of that shit, man. You know what I'm
You
saying? If
actually
she was
look.
just a good woman,
Oh
you
my god,
absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? She ain't grotesque. She
she
ain't
is
grotesque.
grotesque.
Or
Okay, listen.
I mean, she might be grotesque to you, but hey, if she's a good woman, I would choose her over some thin Coke bottle shaped bitches. Like I'm talking about like real to the bone in their DNA bitches. Yeah, I would take a Jill Scott. That's just a good, cool, down to earth woman.
She has a
Well,
pretty face, a very pretty face. I
oh
give her
my
that.
Mhm.
god,
And
fat
I'm
women
just
don't have
saying, and it
faces.
wouldn't be like, damn, it wouldn't be like, damn, I can't believe I did this. Nah, that would, you know what I'm saying? Her looks would not turn me off.
Fat women don't have faces. Just to be clear. But I mean, listen. Furthermore, um, anybody could pretend to have a personality. That takes nothing. That takes nothing. Like, oh, she's so nice, like Santa Claus. Like, oh, she donates to the home. I do not care about none of that. What does she know about me, or what is she giving me? See, that's and they're not nice, Auntie. They're not nice because they're fat. And the nice thing to do would to be to slim down for me. The nicest thing a woman could do is to give herself a pleasing figure to me. That is the nicest thing a woman can do. And if she's not doing that, then she's not nice. They know what we want. And the fact that she's not giving it to me, isn't nice. It's just like if you go to a restaurant and the waitress is polite, but she keeps giving you the wrong food, then she's not a good waitress.
But that's the thing when you talk about a waitress giving me the right for, like you talk about Jill Scott. You telling me you're a good woman, you supportive. You know what I'm saying? You friendly. You don't be yelling and shit, and you can fry some chicken. You know what
Support
I'm
my
saying? And
desire. Support my desire for thin women. Support my desire for fit in shape women. Support that.
man, what Melody got on the screen, I wouldn't turn that chick away. I wouldn't. That's just me, man.
It's not my cup of butter. It's not.
DC, you can't admit though that she has the features you're talking about, the full lips, the
No, I
almond
cannot.
eyes.
She's fat.
So
Oh,
pretend she's not fat and just look at the
I
features.
can't because I know she is.
No,
Listen.
and I can't argue with GC on that. Like if that's your preference or whatever, I can get it. I can get around that type of shit, man. I'm just like, granted, if I was still in my 20s, no, I wouldn't even deal with a chick like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. But at this point in my life, I'm like, there are just more things that stimulate me than just a chick with a slim waist.
It's the mentality behind it, Auntie. It's the thought behind it. When a woman, wakes up and goes to the gym and runs 100 miles and stuff and smell whatchamacallit, nail shops and listen to China talk all day to get her nails done for me, I appreciate stuff like that. I appreciate the effort. And there's no greater effort than cardio. There's no greater effort than, and yoga is not exercise, you fat bitches. Yoga is not exercise. So don't even try it. Like, oh yeah, I mean, yoga, shut your fat ass up. No, when you actually work out and sweat for my penis, I appreciate you more. I do. And frying chicken is a lot easier than actually losing the weight. It shows that you value me.
I mean, a chick like Jill Scott, I believe, is probably in the gym damn near every damn day. Just to keep the little bit of figure that she has. You know what I'm saying? Her shit would get out of hand if she didn't work on it as much. But people like that, just that chick is always going to be a big girl. Like there's really no getting around it.
No, I mean, everybody got different obstacles. Everybody got different obstacles. I understand that. However, it is one, and you have to overcome it. Listen, like if you, I mean, nobody gives like dudes any love. They don't say, oh yeah, well maybe it's just your genetics. And nobody, when was the last time you heard a woman say, oh yeah, but he's nice. He got a 2-inch dick, but he's nice. He's 5'1", but he's nice. He makes minimum wage, plus a $10 tip every month, but he's nice. When was the last time?
Now, hey, you don't hear him say it, but there are plenty of women that do it. Because there's plenty of motherfuckers with 2-inch dicks that actually got wives and are with bags.
They're called Asian men, bro. They're called Asian men. But no, but generally speaking, women do not give a pass for nice. They don't give a pass for nice.
They don't publicly give a pass, but you know what I'm saying? You see it every damn day. You see a chick with a dude, and you're like, how the fuck did this motherfucker end up with her?
True.
And you'll never know, but a lot of times that's what the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? He's got some intangible qualities that she just decided to, you know what I'm saying, take over the aesthetics.
I agree.
Shit happens, bro.
I agree. It don't happen as much as men do it, but it does happen. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but let's just talk about real quick, because Erykah Badu has the features you like, the almond eyes, the full lips. Yeah. Actually, she kind of remind me of Danica a little bit, like face-wise.
I like Danica's features as well.
I'm not even gonna lie. She
and
reminds
Danica's not
me.
fat.
No, Danica's not fat, but I don't know why she just reminds me of Danica here. But yeah, very pretty lady. And even now, but somebody was like, her 18-year-old daughter looks better. Somebody said that in the chat.
So back in the Erykah Badu days, I had a crush on that, Lauryn Hill, Alicia Keys, Maya, and Monica.
Which ones? You said Maya and who else? Monica?
Monica, yeah.
Oh yeah. Then you have good taste. Because those
are
like
that's
well, yeah, Maya and Monica, like we was like the same age and shit coming up back then, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Monica's older, isn't she? She was
Monica is
Maya is
like right around me and GC's age. You know what I'm saying? Right around the same age.
Because when Monica came out with that before what is it? Before you
Well,
walk
no,
out
she
my
came
life.
out with
It's-
what was it? Just one of them days track. She was only like I think 15 or something when
She
she.
was 14. They said when she
Yeah.
came out with that other song, Before You Walk Out My Life, and she looked way older than that. Way older.
Oh
So
yeah, the Don't Take It Personal. That was her first single, and I think she was about 15 when
it's one
she
of
did
them
that.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Maya has somebody mentioned why are you talking about Maya's dad? That's weird. But no, Maya she do have the eyes that I like. She may not have the lips, but she do have the eyes and figures. And she's not,
She's
she's not a
Ethiopian.
tittied
Of
out.
course
Oh, well,
she.
there you go. She's
Yeah, of
Ethiopian.
course.
I like Ethiopians, yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
know she was Ethiopian.
You
So
didn't know
Maya
that? You
has
can't tell?
huh?
You can't tell?
No, I can't tell. She don't have a complexion of Ethiopians, but it makes sense.
No,
Yeah.
actually, she does. She
Yeah,
does.
look at her.
Believe it or not, most
Okay.
Ethiopian women are not like charcoal dark skin either.
No, I
Most
know
of them
that,
are
but
right around, a
they're
Monica
darker.
type complexion.
Well, they're browner than Maya. And you say Monica, I'm talking Maya. Maya is
Yeah,
lighter.
Maya, you
Oh,
know.
no, I know. Now I get what you're saying. Yeah, they're a little darker than Maya usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Maya, no, she has the eyes that I like, and it makes sense because I do like Ethiopian eyes. So
Yeah, look at her. She looks it. She looks not South African. What is it?
Ethiopian, but I mean Ethiopians be having those
East
5 heads. I don't know. Outside of the eyes, I don't really see it.
Hey, Melody, you got somebody backstage.
Okay, let me get that. Hey, Poppy.
And Maya do
Hola,
got
mi
like a
amor.
Hola.
How you been?
How are you?
Good,
Can
just
you hear
doing
me?
my thing. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Hold on. Let me get out of there. What were you saying?
I said, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, just moving around. NT, man, what's up, my guy?
What up, Poppy Blanco? Salute, fam.
Yeah, game changer, man. What's good? What's good? Is
what's
that
good.
Killer Swag right here?
Yeah, that's Killer Swag.
Yeah, what's up, family? Long time no see, bro.
What's going on, Blanco? Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, man, you got rich, my nigga, and you break out, huh? You gotta chase these rich niggas nowadays, man. They disappear when they start getting money.
I
Oh
guess you
my
can say
God.
that, man. You can say that.
But yeah,
That explains why I'm still around.
list down.
I ain't got rich yet.
But no, they that's my music crushes melody from the 90s from way back then.
You liked someone else you told me too. A singer. I forgot who that was. It was a singer.
I think that's everybody from the 90s.
Nah, you can't leave out Chili from TLC.
Chili.
Yeah, that's what,
even though I was taking T-Boz over Chili. That's just me.
No, I took Chili over both, but I mean, you did see T-Boz in more places, but I did take Chili over both.
Well, hey, Nas took T-Boz.
Chili,
or was it not? No, that wasn't Nas. That was the Mac 10 that took T-Boz.
Yeah, Chili look better though. She look better.
Yeah,
than T-Boz.
Yeah, she definitely had her day.
K Capo, she is Ethiopian and like Italian. I know she got some white in her, but yeah, she's definitely Maya. Talking about Maya.
Oh man, I remember when I met her in real life, man. That's one beautiful woman right there. So.
Where did you meet her? Because I met her at Howard Homecoming.
I met her.
Stage.
I met her in New York at this place named Hell's Kitchen, this club that used to be popping about 18 years ago in the city.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I have met a lot of these people. I got a couple homies that rap. I got a couple homies that play ball in the league and that stuff like that. So I was around. I happened to be around a few times.
Yeah, Maya. She used to talk because somebody said she suffered from too many options. From what I understand, she messed with regular dudes. At least that's what she said at the thing.
What I heard was what was I forget the dude's name. But he was the dude that was the producer or beat maker for that group Groove Theory or whatever. She got caught up with him, and I heard, you know what I'm saying, that like gave her a bad experience, bro. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the dude that stood her up on Valentine's Day. I read that in a magazine.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, I mean, pretty much all she said was he digmatized her like real bad. You
Yeah,
know
that
what
was,
I'm
that
saying?
was
Like
like
real.
that was 20 years ago. That was
Yo.
over 20 years ago.
Fif-
Yeah.
50 Cent used
Like,
to hit that, and then Gang hit it too.
Yeah, I heard she. From what I understand, my cousin Lauren went to school with her in Maryland. She said she pretty much was a 304.
I
she
heard
from
that
That's
she
what I
Baltimore?
heard.
I
Hmm?
heard that she was a I heard she was a bitch and she treated her staff like shit.
Maybe that could be it.
I heard that too. I mean, I hear a lot of things, but yeah, she let the game hit it. Then that's a turnoff right there. That's
Yeah, 50 clapper first, and then the Gang. When the Gang was beefing with 50, he turned around and smashed me and let him know that. But I think 50, obviously, he was like on some one night stand kind of thing anyway. So he didn't give. I mean, according to what he said, he didn't give a fuck.
Mhm.
the game needs to give it up. That is just horrible. He's terrible at everything, and he actually tried to go against 50 Cent.
He's a good
Nobody
rapper
can
though.
do
I gotta give it to Gang. He's a great rapper. I can.
I'm just like, bro, like your best single was clearly written by damn 50 Cent. And now you want to go against the dude? That's a problem.
Well, I mean, the game he tries to go against 50 like in everything that 50 does, and because he tried to make movies that was crap. He made a Belly too, and that was like
Like
awful.
Belly, yeah, Belly
Yeah,
Part Two. That was the biggest disappointment on planet
yeah,
Yeah,
Earth.
it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be.
yeah. I
But
thought it was good.
it
But I mean,
wasn't
50 Cent's
no
movies
necess-
and TV shows are always successful, while the game just comes up with Belly 2 and other crap. Oh, remember his shoes? Remember his shoes? And his slogan was, "It's not just a shoe, it's my shoe." What is up with that dude?
I mean,
I don't
hey,
remember that.
these dudes just be trying to make a couple of dollars, you know what I'm saying? You got to
I'm
keep in mind, Dr. Dre pretty much, you know what I'm saying, christened him, gave him the keys to the castle. So when you get co-signed by Dr. Dre out there, that is what it is.
I get
the,
it, but
the
I mean,
the problem. What happened on that situation was that the gang let Jimmy Henchman gas his head up. I don't know if you're familiar with Jimmy Henchman is. Jimmy Henchman, he doing about 20 years because he murked somebody.
Yeah, I
One
know
one of
Jimmy
50,
Henchman
yeah,
is.
one of 50 affiliated. Jimmy Henchman put the bug on Gang's ear so he can go on his own and break away from 50. That's why the whole beef started.
Man.
no, I mean, I get it, but it's just that I mean, it's just embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for him. I'm not saying he don't have his talents, but what he's doing is he's trying to like outdo 50 in every category, and he's losing horribly. Like, producing movies, producing TV shows, and then product promotion, like 50 Cent did the vitamin water, and he did the it's not just a shoe, it's my shoe. Like he it's just it's chronic L's. It's like, man, you need to give it up. Like, you really do.
I wouldn't call it L. I wouldn't, because the man at the end of the day he had a very successful career, bro. Like that man,
Yeah,
like you
no,
gotta pay
relative to
him.
us.
Yeah,
You
No,
I
like
wouldn't call it.
my, my
Yeah,
my homie just broke Gang. They just brought him Gang like like 4 or 5 months ago. They had to give him 30,000 for him to just even walk to the club and rap 3 songs
yeah,
for like
but
20
Poppy,
minutes. You
like,
dig what I'm
I
saying?
think
no,
no,
I'm
we.
not saying I'm not
I
saying he's
agree with
taking.
Poppy on that. Like, we can't call it an L. That's like saying LeBron James, hold this L because you ain't better than Jordan.
No,
Of course
no,
you ain't better
no,
than Jordan, but that ain't no
no,
L, man. You still
no.
pretty damn good.
No,
You know,
agreed. But however, if LeBron James challenged a young Jordan, if he found some type of way to challenge a young Jordan and then lose horribly, then that is a L. Game is chronically challenging 50. That's what makes it a L. He's not an L in life. His life is far more of a W than mine. So he's not an L in that because he smashed my and I
I
didn't.
get what you're saying. I get what
But
you're saying. When he went 1-1 with 50, yeah, I would give you
it's like give
that.
that
You call
up.
it
Yeah.
L. But all of that is just marketing schemes to keep the people buying their product. For the most part, a lot of those motherfuckers, they don't even got beef like that. They just be like
nah,
talking
they
shit. I
don't.
mean, some of those beef get real. Don't get it twisted.
They don't, because if
But
it was
again,
real, it wouldn't have been beef. Because if both of y'all are co-signed by Dr. Dre, you trust there ain't no real beef there.
True.
It's
no,
not.
no, no, no. 50 and Game was real. People got shot in front of Hot 97, bro. This back like this got to be like 12, 14 years ago type thing. Like, he got real. Like that's what Jimmy Hen. Somebody, Tony Yayo smacked the shit out of Jimmy Henchman's son, and then they call Lackey one of 50's homie, and they clap. You see what I'm saying? He got real. He got real, real.
So
Bodies
you
were dropped.
talking about this is after Yayo did the time
Yeah,
for getting
when he
to a
came out.
with Black Child and shit with the first issue. You know,
No, it
with
was after that. It was after that. Jimi
yeah,
Hendrix's song
it
got
was after
touched.
that. So
Yeah,
he got knocked again on some goon shit.
yeah.
I forgot all about
So yeah, he
Hey,
got, man. It's
y'all
in New
remember
York
the Ja
history,
Rule beef?
man.
Y'all remember the Ja Rule beef, right?
that. Yeah,
Ja Rule knew he was just completely outdone.
it was too late though. It was too late. What they did was
No,
they
he
kind of
stopped. Like
no, they
he
let it go too far. They didn't think they had to address 50 because he was a nobody compared to what Ja Rule was. And by the time they clapped back and responded, it was too late. He had already flooded the streets with mixtapes and built a buzz.
Yeah,
Too late.
50, what 50 Cent did was genius with Ja Rule. What that nigga did was literally stole his whole style and use it against him. That's what 50 Cent did.
But
50 Cent, because
before
50,
he stole the style, what was genius was just the way he did the promotion. He did the promotion in the damn streets with the mixtapes.
yeah,
I don't think that never see that
because
done again the way
Hey
he did.
Blanco,
yeah, because
what's your race?
say that one more time, sir.
What's your race, please?
I'm a black ass Colombian nigga.
All right, got you. Continue.
Yo, but look, the thing with 50 was 50 is the king of the mistake, bro. He invented that game, bro. Like a lot of people like to give that to Little Wayne. Like, absolutely no. 50 Cent murdered the street from like 1999. I was like a middle school man, proudly, bro.
No, it was
Uh,
02. It was 02 through like
no,
05 or something like that.
no,
You know
no,
what I'm
no, no,
saying?
no. You're wrong. Your timeline is wrong. And the 50 was dropping mistakes since 99. 02, that's when he dropped
You right,
Get
you
Rich
right.
or Die
Yeah,
Trying.
he was dropping mixtapes, right? He was dropping
Yeah,
mixtapes. When I'm talking about when it got to the point once he signed with Dre and M, you know what I'm saying, with Shady Aftermath and Interscope, that's when the
yeah.
mixtape thing went through the roof, and he was
No, but
sampling.
he was already doing it. He was already
I
a
know what
legend in
you're
the
talking
East
about.
Coast.
No, you talking about like Art of Robin, all of that,
Yes.
and when Guess Who's Back had dropped and all of that shit. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. And he was already like a legend, but he wasn't like using the mixtapes to promote the damn Get Rich or Die Trying album like that. That just
Uh-huh.
changed the game. As far as the Ja Rule shit, if y'all remember what ended up happening, Ja Rule got his chain snatched in New
Yeah,
York.
at the studio. At the
Got his
studio.
damn chain snatched. 50 wasn't the one that snatched it, but that was big business back then and still is. Motherfuckers would snatch your chain and then sell it back to you. You know what I'm saying?
And put on worse and put it
So
on cocaine. No, remember that what's the, no cocaine city? What was the other one? God damn it! Remember that DVD was famous in New York? I forgot the name, yo. Smack. Remember Smack DVD?
oh no, Smack DVD because they ended up
Yeah,
bringing it to the South and everywhere else too, but it started in
yeah,
New York. Now you
yeah.
right, but what ended up happening? 50 somehow got a hold of his chain and tried to give it back to him on some like put me on type shit, on some hustle and flow type shit, and you know what I'm saying? Ja wasn't having it. It's like yo,
And
just
Ja
give me
Rule
back.
give on the
Yeah,
cold shoulder.
yeah. He was like yo, just give me back my shit. Fuck it, I'll just get another one. So what did 50 do? He fucking shot the damn album cover for Guess Who's Back holding Ja Rule's chain.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that that was Ja Rule chain
Oh no,
though.
that's the same chain the motherfucker wearing in the Vidi Vidi Vici cover.
Mhm.
Same chain.
Yo, yo,
Same
Melody, I'm
chain.
sorry, man. I shouldn't start talking about rap, baby. I want to hijack your show, baby. I can talk about rap all day long.
Yeah. Fucking Meech got famous off the damn Smack DVD.
Oh, what's the title of the what you talking about today?
They was talking about interracial dating relationships. I guess what was she pretty much talking about? Like double standards regarding interracial
Wait.
relationships
Yeah,
with
my
black
bad.
men
I'm
and black
sorry.
women.
I stepped away real quick. But yeah, we pretty much talking about black men dating interracially versus black women dating interracially. Like it's different because people always are upset at black men for dating white skinned people, including you, because you're a black man, right? You consider yourself black, Poppy? You're from Colombia.
Yeah, I'm a black man, but I identify as a white man nowadays, so I can get better credit. so
I guess that was a dumb
I can get
question.
approved for these loans.
I guess that was a dumb question. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so pretty much that's what we're talking about. Like,
I
because
mean,
there's a lot of pushback for dating white women, whereas black women don't get pushback for dating white men.
I believe that first of all, most races stay with each other at a super high rate. Like that's not even close, right? Can we agree on that at least?
Hello? I'm sorry. Can you say that
Here,
one more time?
I say most races want to stay with each other at a super high rate,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the very few Negroes that go mess with white girls, right? It's just that's a small number, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, me personally, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, me personally, I got two kids. You know what I mean? And I wanted my kids to be look like me. And the best person to give me the best chance to my kids to look like me was a black girl. I didn't care where she was from. I didn't care if
Right.
she was black Jamaican, black African American, black Colombian. All I care is she was black because at least we got something in common. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm more like into I'm more race loyal. Like I mean, you know that we're in America. This is a melting pot. Like nobody's like 100%.
I like that word,
Uh,
race loyal.
yeah,
GC, I wanna know what GC think about the word race loyal.
it's because like for the
Mhm.
way we see race is different. A lot of people that are born. I was born in America, but I was raised in America, so I got both experiences. See what I'm saying? To me,
Right.
black is black. To me, black is black, right? Obviously,
Right.
I'm not saying that I'm an African American. I'm not, but I'm a black man at the end of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I see, let's say, if I see Auntie at the airport in Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this nigga Auntie is American, but one thing I know for sure, this is a black man. If it's something happened over here, he better get his antennas up because he's gonna be me and hanging with these white people around here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's how I look at race.
I
Now, do
like
we
that.
got different shit? Like, yeah, of course we got a little different shit. Y'all like fried chicken. I like rice. Goddamn it. You know, we eat rice with everything. You know what I mean? We eat a lot of plantain. Yeah, that's my shit right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's different when you see a black woman. I mean, you barely see actually seeing a black woman with a white guy. Like, and I travel a lot. I talk about I'm in a different city once a month in a different city all the time, yo. And I barely see that. And I I believe I think matter of fact that most white guys don't want to be with a black girl. I'm pretty sure of that they don't
They
because
don't.
when the white guy no they don't. When you
Well, I
see
mean,
when the white guy hold on let me finish real quick when you see it when the white guy get out of their race you know who they really love you know who their fetish is a goddamn
yeah,
Asian woman.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
their fetish right there. You barely see a white guy with a black one. Like I go months without seeing that combination. I see a black man with a white girl all the time. Especially you come to the West Coast, man. These white girls love the fuck out of me, yo. They just know my thing. Me, I fuck on every now and then. They look good, but they not really my thing.
So you're saying you'll have sex with a white woman, but you won't marry her.
Hell no, man. I told you I want my kids to look like me.
Right.
There is no chance for my kids to look like me if I get with a white girl.
and that's what it comes down to. I think men want their sons to look like them more than anything. Where
Right?
women just want their daughters to be attractive. And that's probably why white girls feel more comfortable getting with black dudes because they probably they more than likely would get something exotic that comes out of it. Where black men would prefer to be with black women, because they want their sons to look like them. I
But
agree with
you don't want your daughter to look like you? You don't think black men want their daughters?
that. I mean, it's not that we don't. Well, no, hell no, I don't want my daughter to look like me. I got beards and all kind of shit. I got
You
a
know
big
what I
ass
mean.
dick. I don't want
You
my
know what
daughter
I
to look.
mean.
I mean, nah, I don't want my daughter to look like me. I want my daughter to be beautiful.
I really like.
But game changer, you want your daughter to be a better looking of yourself, but you still want your daughter to have some of your feature. Because my daughter look like me, but she just way better looking than I
She's
am. You see what
feminine,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I want my daughter to be beautiful, but be noticeably my daughter. Let's put it like that.
I
You
mean,
Right.
know,
I don't have any daughters. I mean, I personally wouldn't be concerned with the looks of my daughter
the
or
hell
anything
you
like
should.
that.
Well, you should be,
No, I mean, why should I? Because I
because
know,
that's
like,
very important. Like
for
it
whom,
affects everything. It affects quality of
for
life
whom, any offspring of mine is gonna be. You know what I'm saying is gonna be beautiful.
to
That is what
you.
it is. Of
But
course, I
you
would
want your
prefer
daughter
that
to
my
be
son
beautiful to
look
the
just
world.
like me. But hey, if my daughter ends up looking like me or her mother or the perfect 50-50 combination of the two of us, she gonna look just fine. I'm not really worried about that because chances are she's gonna end up with a dude, and their offspring is gonna have some more features regarding that dude. So I don't expect. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, I don't expect a daughter to carry out the same bloodline that I would expect my sons to carry out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I
which is
wouldn't
why it's
even
more important
expect.
that my son look like me. But I mean,
Yeah.
I do want an exceptionally beautiful daughter. And that's just for general overall quality of life. That's very important for a woman to have, even if she
Hmm.
has no other, quality characteristics. If she has that, then everything in life will be okay,
Yeah.
and perfect after that.
Yeah, because my dad used to always be like, "Look at my mellow. I'm so proud of you." Like he used to say that. He was proud of
Yeah,
me
and you
because
didn't do nothing.
I was
But look at what
pretty.
you did.
You know. Yeah, exactly. So,
Why are you miss
that,
with, Melanie?
hmm?
What are you miss with anything?
Yes, correct.
Do you what are
You
like
don't.
some
You don't
Puerto
remember?
Rican,
No. Keep going.
Dominican?
See,
Okay, what and then I'm gonna assume your dad is black.
correct.
Okay. You in the East Coast, right?
Am I what?
You in the East Coast, right?
Yep. New
Okay, you
Jersey.
see that oh, you in Jersey? Shit, I was in Jersey for like a month last month, yo, from December to January. New Jersey, New York.
Oh,
Yo,
why you hit me up? You knew I was in
girl,
Jersey.
no, you know what? Listen, to be honest with you, girl, I be forgetting, bro. Like when I'm out there, I'm outside. I'm like, I barely sleep, yo. I mean, I'm not gonna ask you exactly where you are, but I be in Newark, Elizabeth, Linden, Rossell. I mean, Plainfield, East Orange. I be in Brooklyn half of the time too. So I be all over the place when I'm out there.
Wow, you right by me.
Yeah, girl. But no, the reason why I ask you your mixture is because that's a common mixture in the East Coast. That's how I knew you from the East Coast because Dominicans and Black they on top of each other. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't know
That's like
anything. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't talk about it a lot. People that honestly know me know this, but I know nothing about them. I know nothing about the Hispanic side. Nothing. My mom was adopted from birth,
mm,
and that's where my last name came from. Sims. I don't care if
okay.
I say it. Like I'm not a criminal or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom was adopted from birth, so
Oh, okay. So you don't know. So you're not a cool and culture then.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm an American. That's that's
you,
my. This is
you're
my
a
culture.
Yankee.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm American, born and raised, New Jersey,
Okay,
born
okay.
and raised. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a common mixture in New York, New Jersey
Now
area,
I was
even
about to
Philly.
say that's the Northeast. Like up
Yes.
there, it's not uncommon to meet Puerto Rican and Dominican girls and women that don't even speak Spanish. Whereas where I am in South Florida, that will not happen.
Cubans and Dominican, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of my people are Colombians in
No, I was
South
about to say,
Florida.
yeah, you're gonna meet up with you're not gonna
Yeah.
meet up with as many like Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? Out here is just like you said, Cubans, Mexicans, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
Dominicans, but for the most part, everybody speaks Spanish. In New York, shit, it would be rare that I would bump into anybody that spoke Spanish. And if they did speak
Uh-huh.
Spanish, I could actually understand what they're saying. You know, whereas you know what I'm saying, I bump in, you know what I'm saying, out here, I bump into like Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico. I can't. They talk too damn fast.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Puerto Ricans. No, the Puerto Ricans talk fast and the Dominicans are loud. They're loud people
Loud and
by nature.
obnoxious.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how you know. That's how you know they black. They loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, the Dominicans can have a whole conversation from corner to corner with each other.
Yes, they can. And I don't understand. See, I never been to DR. Well, I have, but not really. But I'll
It's
get into
nice
that.
though.
Yeah. So it's really nice there.
Yeah, I mean, I went to. I mean, let me bring it back. It's it's nice in hell if you when you get out of that resort. Yeah, because I've been in Punta Cana and I've been in Santo Domingo, but
Mhm.
I've been in. I went to the slums, man. I went to the slums. Yeah, it's no cute over there.
Mhm. And how were the women? Because I hear a lot of men saying that the women are so much better than the women here than us. You know, they're more feminine. They look better. Is that true?
Yeah,
Or
because it's because of the upbringing. Like, I mean, there's just still gonna be tripping about and shit like that, but it's all about the upbringing. Like I give you an example. Like, look, I just came back from New York. I was in New York and in Jersey for like a month, right? Until this day, when I go home to see my aunties, I got a huge family, right? From my father's side, I got 9 uncles and only 4 aunties, right? But I got a lot of girl cousins. So when I go home to one of my aunties' house and stuff like that, they still bring me breakfast in bed type shit. They still do my laundry when I pull up. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, we don't do
So
that here.
it's because no, I'm talking about in New York. When I go to New
Oh, you
York
live
and
in New
Jersey,
York. Okay.
right? But
Hmm.
the reason why I say that to say this, is the upbringing. It comes down to the upbringing, right? Because for the most part, and for the most part, women in other places are raised to serve a man. You dig what I'm saying? It don't matter this nigga got 6 figure, like people make it seem on YouTube, or 5 figure or 4 figure. Her job is to whatever nigga she left between her legs, she gotta serve that man like a man, like her man, right? In
Hmm.
America, we don't got that. We don't get that.
No, not at
And
all.
even though that those countries too, they're getting kind of like they most countries is getting like America too. Like this is not just an American problem. This is like all over the place problem at this
Yeah.
point.
Hey, I be trying to tell these dudes, bro. I'm like that virus been reached the gate. So
Yeah,
Look at
it's
y'all
my
think
phones,
you
bro.
Colombia.
can
Wait a minute.
you
Everybody,
think you can jump on a plane or get on a boat and just escape this shit? You out of your fucking mind.
No, okay. Let's be clear. When you're ground zero of anything, it's always going to be worse. So if something is hit by a bomb, then the one that's right in the center of where it hits is going to be impacted the most. And the further away from it you are, the less of the impact. Yes, we do influence the world in a negative way, but in all my travels, there's no place as far as the mentality of the women, is worse than the U.S. And it would take an extraordinarily cultural change for another country to become completely like ours. Not only would it take an extraordinary cultural change, it would take an extraordinary amount of money that most of the world simply don't have in
Right.
order for them to take up a mentality of American women.
But what about Colombia? We have a Colombian man on the panel. What's going on in your country?
what you mean?
Like, well, all of this, like,
Scopolamine. What's up with
yeah.
that?
Repeat that one more time, please.
Scopolamine.
I can hear you. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I say scopolamine.
Loud
Scopolamine.
and clear, homie.
It's
Oh,
like a
yo, hello.
drug. Yeah, can you hear? It's like them putting how do you say it?
Scopolamine.
Scopolamine in people's drinks. Americans and other people, their drinks.
Oh, okay. The thing is, I don't think that just be target to America. They just anybody, bro. It's like this, man. If you get out of this area of the where the tourist supposed to be at, that's when you start getting yourself in trouble. You see what I'm saying? That can happen to a local motherfucker that got money. That can happen to anybody. I
I
don't
get
think
it,
it's like they
but
don't. I don't
you
think
got
they doing that just to the American. I go there my grandparents, my whole family's here in America, but I have still got my grandparents over there, so I gotta go over there every summer and shit like that, right? I go out when I'm out there. I be outside the clubs and all kind of shit. That never happened to me. You know what I mean? So you just gotta know your surroundings, bro. Like, don't
All
let
right,
pussy blind you.
Poppy. Now this is something I heard in South America. Like one of the biggest business industries is kidnapping.
In Colombia is.
Yeah, so like rich folks, people that are in that higher tax bracket, whatever you want to call it out there, for the most, they got kidnapping insurance, and it's real. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
celebrities, the athletes, like that. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? For the
If you
most part, people ain't got no damn kidnapping insurance out here, so that's what they do out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, it doesn't matter what the hell your nationality is, they will hide you if they think they
yeah,
making a couple dollars
if
doing it.
you if you like okay, it's a lot of local people that got money, like you know what I mean. You got rich people everywhere that are from there. The first thing they do is when they get a couple of dollars, they get a bodyguard too, because they know what's coming. They know that the wolf is outside. So like I say, it's no yes. And I heard like a couple of weeks ago, like a bunch of Americans don't got deleted over there, something like that. Like a few of them,
Yeah,
passport bros and shit like that.
yeah.
I don't think they just targeting those guys. I think they just happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Because think about it, how many people really got deleted out of all the people that goes over there? And you gotta understand, it's not only Americans go over there. It's a lot of people from Europe. I seen German people, people from Netherlands, all those Viking white motherfuckers. They be going over there too.
No, I get it, and I don't think that they're targeting an ethno group or a particular country. I'm just saying, like, you know, of all the places in South America, and I know that scopolamine grows there, but damn, like, I mean, you know, from the stories that you hear, and when you hear them enough, it do seem like that they have like a abnormally high number of bitches poisoning niggas.
Yeah, but
Like
that happened over here too, bro. Like you over here,
no,
you can yo. I heard this.
that does
Yo,
not
I
happen
know.
over here.
Shit, you tripping, nigga. Hey, go to Miami. Hey, go to Las Vegas and see and take a drink from one of these hoes and see where you're gonna wake up at.
For real. Well,
I know
I
stories
think
of
it's less
people.
likely to happen. Well, put it like this: I think it's less likely to happen here because um you live here
What?
and you can follow. I think it's less likely to happen here because
Hell
you
no,
live here and
family.
you're less likely to. You're more likely to follow through.
Game changer. Look, man. Do your
What's up?
Googles, bro. I know of plenty of cases of niggas that got drugged up by some bitches, bro.
And
So they can
another
steal their
thing,
rollie.
and,
So they can steal their watches and their fucking and their jewelry and the goddamn money in their pocket, bro. Like this is big
and
business out here, bro.
another thing too, because I've seen the movie Hustlers. They tend to go after, like, you know, much wealthier guys because I think that they have a different definition of wealthy than what the women in the States do. So like if you're like a 6-figure dude, then you're less likely a target than if you somebody that, you know, golfs 4 times a week or some shit like that. I could see that happening there, but you know,
man,
like
look, they had a ring. GC, they had a ring to speak what Poppy was saying in Miami. And what these
Right?
chicks was doing, they was working for a damn club or some shit like that. And they would get a hold of whichever fucking dudes, drug them, slip some shit in their damn
Mhm.
drinks and shit like that. And then they would run up these ridiculously huge damn bar tabs and shit and take them out on the town and shit like that and have them pay all types of stupid ass astronomical amounts on some auctioned phony ass artwork and shit like that. Like for real,
Yo,
like, they would
yo,
literally have
Auntie, did you hear? Did you hear what happened last year?
$1,000 in the night, and
no,
then they
I
would
Auntie, it
get
wake
was a
up the next
story.
morning not knowing what the fuck happened, and it was a
Auntie,
whole
did you
thing of them doing
did
it.
you hear
Like,
this? Did, did you hear the story? Right, the story came out. Two bros. They were two black African American girls, right? They got a hold of this guy, this rich white guy, old white guy. They got that rollie, so they already know what the shit looked like. They drugged the nigga, son. And the nigga, I guess he was like, they're wrong. The nigga died. The nigga fucking died, though.
he had a heart
And
attack.
these bros, yes, and these bros run that nigga fucking credit card to the max. That's the reason why they got cut. So now they got hit with a murder.
no, I get what you're saying, but see, one key thing that you said was he was a rich white dude, and one of those things I'd never be, but um, and those guys should be on high alert here, but it does seem like in Colombia, a 50K dude, which I think is the average here in the U.S., can get robbed or is being treated as if he is that rich white dude that's worth robbing. Like here, the average dude half the population of dudes is not worth robbing. So, they can sleep easily knowing that they too broke for bitches to drug.
I
But
see what you're saying.
GC though, just like what he said, they running the credit cards, and even that ring that I was talking about, these ain't rich dudes. They just might have some decent ass credit in the credit card that don't decline. That's it. That's all it takes for somebody to want to rob you.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
an average man's, like if his credit card is maxed or what. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. I do think that, they probably don't want to rob a dude and then find out he has a $800 limit on his Capital One.
Yeah.
Like, I do think that they target like a certain type. Like even on that movie Hustler, they was like looking at the nigga's watch and they was appraising him basically. And I think that most dudes wouldn't
Right.
know.
Hey, I would agree. You know what I'm saying? And usually they'll be able to find that out by spending a little time with old boy or something like that. But a lot of times what they'll do, this is the way they do it. They'll go and how they'll ask to hold a card or whatever for the bar tab or some shit like that. They be back there swiping some shit, and they'll put a temporary charge on that shit just to see what the damn card can hold.
Okay, yeah, that's unavoidable, and I do know that they did that at Red Lobster. Another thing y'all got to know about me is I don't drink, so all the shit that y'all are cautious about don't necessarily apply to me the same way.
Okay.
It's gonna be hard to get.
The thing is, they don't be knowing what guy they're gonna get until they get them. Like they're gonna assume for, let's say, of course, like you're gonna have some niggas that gonna have some jewelry on. They're gonna automatically assume he got it. You see what I'm saying? They all usually the females that are selling pussy, they kind of tell the most white guys that got money, they don't look like money. You see what I'm saying? That's like by large. A white guy with a lot of money, he don't got no problem wearing a goddamn colored shirt from goddamn Walmart and some chancletas. You see what I'm saying? But in the bitch mind, she gonna be like, I know this motherfucker got it. He white, he kind of old. But, he got a retirement money.
And that's what I mean.
One of the reasons why a lot of these chicks will always end up behind, because usually that's the dude with the most money. The guy with all that damn jewelry on ain't got none. Usually. He the one with no damn credit card in his pocket. Or no limit or whatever. It's all just maybe a little disposable cash or whatever. Once he runs out of this, it's over for the night.
Yeah, Blanco. I mean, I'm just saying that it does seem like it's a lot more likely to happen in Colombia than here. At my income range and with my
I get your point. Now that you explain it, I understand it, because $50,000 make a long way in Colombia. You are a rich man up there. I get what you're saying.
So I mean, and it's dudes like a 50K dude, and I'm not gonna say my income, but a 50K dude here really don't have to watch his back like that. Now, like I say, these golf pro types, these fucking CEOs and shit like that, they have to watch their back and they're used to it. But you get a 50K dude that's never had to watch his back before, and he go down there and he meets some girls and he think everything is cool. Next thing you know, he wake up, and whatever he had in the bank is gone.
Yeah. So you just wake up to all them damn text message alerts and shit. Yeah. Did you authorize this charge? Did you authorize that charge? Did you authorize this charge?
Another thing I want to ask you about, Poppy, is about like, what's up with these women going home with men, right? And not informing them that they're prostitutes.
Oh, Melody, that never. Okay, so just to give you some context, because Melody and I talked about this in the back. I don't know of anybody that's ever happened to. What I was saying was, I did worry about that happening when I was in Brazil, because I was just shocked that the woman just whispered in my ear, "I want to have sex with you." I'm like, and I read about that happening. So I was wondering if she was a prostitute, and then like after the act, she'd be like, okay, that'll be like, $500. And, if you don't pay me, I'm going to call the police and say that you stiffed me. So I was worried about that. And I turned her down.
He said he was scared she was going to call the police.
No, listen, I mean, because prostitution is legal, so they can't call the police. Like if you sleep with a woman who's a prostitute and you don't pay her, she has a legal ground. You can't get arrested. You stiffed her. It's fraud or whatever you want to call some crap like that. If it's legal and you don't pay them for the service, then yes, they will lock your ass up for doing stuff like that. So you do have to be cautious in places where prostitution is legal. Now, I read before going to Brazil that some women actually and this wasn't Brazil that they was doing this was Dominican Republic, but nevertheless I did read that some women will hook up with a guy and then later charge them, and if he say something then they call the cops, and because she's local and he's a tourist, the cops side with her. So I had heard stories like that, but Melody, I don't know how prevalent that is because I never known that to happen to anybody. And
remember the short that I played on my show not too long ago?
What happened?
When Colombia.
Oh, when the guy, but I think he knew that they was hoes, and but once again, that's him. I'm saying I don't know anybody, but I think that he knew that they was hoes, but yeah, she probably tried to upcharge him, which is why it's probably better not to deal with hoes.
He said upcharge him.
No, I mean like a bitch say $40 and then after the fact say.
I'm with you. When you thinking about when you say things like upcharge, I think about like that's when motherfucking salesmen just want to add on some extra shit.
Well, that's what they
do. But like, no matter what,
it was 40 for the box, but it's gonna be an extra 100 for the dome, and then if you want to go in another hole, that's this much, and you know what I'm saying. If you want the girlfriend experience, it's this much. Like we done added all this shit to your damn tab.
Right.
I mean, to me, all that is okay as long as she says what it is before you partake. Don't wait to after and be like, oh no, you grabbed my titty 3 times. You know, that's 10 times, that's $10 a grab. You know, don't do no shit like that.
Well, Poppy, are they doing that in your country? Is he there? I think he stepped away.
Yeah. But I mean, no, that's something I worried about, Melly. I never seen it outside of YouTube, outside of, you know, the clips and stuff that you showed.
I mean, that's just some weird shit, bro. If a chick just comes up, and granted, bro, I've had that shit happen in the United States before, where a chick just come up to you and whisper that shit that you just said, woman.
Yeah, but prostitution is illegal.
Yeah, I'm just saying, whenever anybody would come up to you and say that shit, anybody should be leery of that shit, man. Straight, I don't give a damn if she genuine or not. Like, hold the fuck up, man. I don't even know you like that.
Well, here, I just think that it's part of hookup culture, and she actually wants it because, you know, it's because of whatever reason, you know, she's attracted to me or whatnot. I would just go with that because prostitution isn't legal, so she can't pull that crap, you know. But in places like Brazil, I was worried. But I'm
not gonna ask you if you did it. You don't have to answer that, but I wouldn't have. I'd be like, I'm good, no, thank you.
No, I mean, but it wasn't just that, but that was part of it. Another part of it was I was there with my father, and we shared a room, so that was another part of it. Now, I could convince my father to, but I'm not gonna. I just everything combined was like it's a better thing to not do it. What am I gonna do? Say, hey, Dad, you mind waiting outside for a bit? Like, what the fuck? No. So
you say something, bro?
I had that shit happen to me in Miami, and I didn't know what the fuck to do. I asked the chick for damn ID.
Oh, did she look young or something?
Nah, she was. I didn't know what the fuck else was I supposed to say. You know what I'm saying?
She looked young?
Whatever. Nah, she didn't. I mean, we in a grown ass adult club. You know what I'm saying? 21. Nah, she said
you didn't know what to do. Fuck her. What the fuck?
Nah, that's just some weird shit. Somebody coming at you like that, like just out of nowhere. Like this club is full of fucking dudes, and you just came up to me and just said that shit. But she said I'm serious. It's my birthday, and she pulled out her damn ID and showed me it's her birthday. So
yeah, did you fuck her?
I plead the fifth.
Something like that happened. Fuck her if you're attracted to her.
I mean, it's just weird. You know, just like Prime just said, most women don't do that. That's just some weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know, which is why you
come up to you and ask you some shit like that, man. So I'd be on alert for something like that.
Yeah. No, I get it. I'd just fuck her.
Well, here you gotta be careful because they'll set you up here.
It's one thing if we're in the club, we're chilling, we're vibing, we're talking, and then you lean in and you say something like that. But to just walk across the damn room, you know You know what I'm saying? And pick me out and just say some shit like that. Like, hold up, what are your motives?
Her
Right.
motives is to get some dick.
It's a lot of it in here. Why you pick the A?
She likes you. She
Well, hey,
speaks attracted to you.
she answered the question and she said it's my birthday.
And she liked you. Of all the dicks she could fuck on her birthday, she was feeling anti. So I say fuck her. The reason why I was just taken back. The reason why I was
feel
taken back in
GC,
Brazil was because of the stories I read. The stories I read about hoes doing that, and the fact that my dad was sharing a room with me. Those two things, just like, all right, I'm just be like, fuck.
Where this happened?
This happened in Rio.
Rio, Brazil. I've never been to Brazil.
Well, and come to find out from talking to brothers that's been there, she was serious. It wasn't. That's just how they get down. They just like to have fun.
Yeah,
So,
you're gonna in a lot of
yeah.
countries that you go to, bro. It's gonna be women like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're gonna
I get that.
They're gonna hang out. These women, these women hang around the resorts, the tourist spots. They know English, so that right there, that should be your number one cue, because a real Brazilian woman or Colombian woman, they don't got no business knowing English. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that
So
was all the English she knew.
okay, but one thing I know about Brazilian women, they freaky as fuck. They like to fuck a
Yeah.
whole lot.
Yeah, I
And
didn't know that. Or else I
yeah,
would have
they
fucked
do.
her. Like Auntie should have.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah,
fucked
so
her. Yeah.
the same thing, like go to Colombia. You're gonna find now is every woman like
No, I
that,
don't
like the
trust
selling
Colombians
pussy
after that
getting.
scopolamine, though. It's too many
Yeah,
scopolamine chicks for me to trust Colombian women.
Damn that, I wasn't in Colombia,
yeah.
motherfucker. I was in
I
goddamn
feel you, bro.
Miami.
Like, listen,
Hey, I was
I
in my
feel you.
motherfucking Miami. And just like you ain't trusting chicks in motherfucking Brazil, I ain't trusting chicks in motherfucking Miami. So, hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
The
You about
thing
to
is,
show me some
why are you taking drinks from a goddamn bro that you just met 30 minutes ago?
Huh?
You see what I'm saying? I said, why would you be taking a drink or any food from a bro that you just met 30 minutes ago? You see
Oh,
what I'm saying?
no. I mean, this scopolamine thing is a whole different thing. Listen, I mean, since I don't drink, it's no big deal for me to, go home with a chick or hook up without having to worry about covering my beer or no shit like that. So that's not the major problem, but just the fact that they out there scamming and shit. If a chick come up to me like some Latin women do in Colombia, like, hey, I want to go to the hotel with you, I am more apprehensive because
Mhm.
of what I heard, just like I was in Brazil. So, which means
I
that I
feel you.
risk passing up a good thing, because
Yeah.
of all the Scopo bitches, the Scopo hoes.
Mhm.
Right. Well, let's watch something. I already played this before on my last stream, but I'll play it again so Papi can see. Fair use.
Video. I got no. Oh, that's why you don't like. Oh, so why you lying, man? So I paid you 100. You said it was cool. Now you want to switch the game. Now you want to lie after you out here biting me. Out here biting me, attacking me. Things like that. You see that? And I got it recorded. She attacking me. She biting me. She acting crazy. You say 100 and then you switch it up. Nobody will ever fuck with you again. Fucking mafiosa. Get the fuck out of Sosua.
No me grabe. No me grabe, Enrique. No me grabe, oíste.
Don't touch my phone.
No me grabe.
Don't touch my phone.
I'm call police for you.
Call the
No
police.
me grabe.
Put it on video.
All right, so Papi, I want to get Papi's take on that.
That don't sound like Colombia though.
No, that's
That's Dominican.
Dominican Republic. Yeah,
That's
but
a
I
slow-
Oh,
wasn't.
I'm about to say that's not an accent.
No, that's DR. That's DR. What's your
I think
take?
she's Haitian.
She was
Well,
From
the
the
Haitian.
look
Church
of her.
Island, so it's gonna be a lot of Haitians in Dominican Republic and vice versa too.
Yeah.
I thought she was okay. She's Haitian.
No, I'm saying from
Uh,
the look of her, I don't know, but I'm
no,
saying
they
she
do
looks
got
Haitian.
dark skins. Actually,
Yeah.
most Dominicans are
No, I know
fairly
they're
dark
dark
skinned.
skinned Dominicans, but other features kind of indicate to me that she was Haitian.
No, I couldn't see her face real well, so I wouldn't like. I cannot tell you if you correct or you wrong. So,
Right.
but
yeah.
what you want to ask, Melody?
No, what's your take on that? And you speak Spanish, so can you let people know what she was saying?
She say, take that camera away from her face. She didn't want to be, and the man. I mean, the man was speaking English, so you know they already had an arrangement for $100 to pop. I guess she had a body. Can you play that video one more time
Yeah.
so I can tell you exactly what they were saying because I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Let's do it again.
We can't see it.
Yeah, I thought I was frozen.
Oh, you couldn't see it?
No, we
Hold on.
can't see it, Melly. No.
Oh, sorry. Let me play it again. Sorry, guys. Okay. You see it now?
Yeah.
Yes, you got it.
Here we go.
You say 100 and then you switch it up. Nobody will ever fuck with you again. Fucking mafiosa. Get the fuck out of Sosua.
No me grabe. No me grabe, Enrique. No me grabe, oíste.
Don't touch my
No
phone.
me grabe.
Don't touch my phone.
Don't record me.
Call the
No me
police.
grabe.
Put it on video. I got it. Oh, that's why you don't like that, huh? Oh, so why you lying, man?
Ooh, that woman got a body, boy.
Let's switch the game. Now you want to lie after you out here biting me.
No me
Attack-
grabe.
out here biting me. Attacking me. Things like that. You see that? And I got it recorded. She
So
attacked
you
him.
tripping.
She acting crazy. You say 100 and then you switch it up. Nobody will ever fuck with you again. Fucking mafiosa. Get the fuck out of Sosua.
All right, I think that's it.
No me grabe. No me grabe, Enrique.
Yeah.
No me grabe, oíste.
All right, so
Yeah,
what
she
should
pretty
we
much saying don't record me. You bugging right now. That's pretty much she's saying. She wanna get over the nigga for extra money. That's all. But hey, she got a nice ass body. I could really see her
all you
face.
see is the
Her-
body?
Yeah, because I don't think none of us can see her face.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
seen
can
a
see
little
her.
bit, but when I said other features, I was talking about her body, Blanco. Just so you
Yo,
know.
that body is on point, family.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was talking
And-
about. When I said other features, like
Yeah.
Haitian women do tend to have bodies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go to Miami, man. You catch them all over there. You into Haitian women.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, all over South Florida.
hell yeah,
All
nigga.
over
When I go to Miami, I go to Miami heavy. I be over there. I be in my Opaloka, Miami Gardens, Little Haiti, Little
Bro, you
Havana.
nicer than me, bro. I drive right the fuck over and past Opalaka. I don't go there.
I got partners out there. That's how I live in Miami for when I was a youngin', so I got a lot of roosters out there. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so
I got a lot of
you
homies
know
out
what,
there.
hey, I ain't hey, then you know why I just drive over and past that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was driving.
How far are you from Miami, dog? Like, ain't you like
Hey, what?
30 minutes away? So?
No, about an hour, just a little under an hour. I'm in Palm Beach,
Oh, you're right there, man. You in West?
West Palm Beach. Yeah,
There you go. Yeah, a lot of Haitian there too.
yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot. That's why I said all of
Yeah.
South Florida for the most part.
Yeah,
Man, I
Blue
know
and I
Florida
was
like the
riding-
back of my hand, bro.
we was riding through Haiti, the Haiti part. We was riding through all that because Blue, when we go places, he be like, I want to ride through the hood. So we was riding all through the hoods, and I'm all scared. I'm ducking and whatnot.
That
yeah,
sound
yeah.
like
we ride through the hood. Yeah, like I said, I don't ride through Opalaka. Yeah. I don't,
that sound like the mother of my kids, man. When I took her to Miami, she wanted to fucking go to fucking Liberty City where they do the first 40.
like really? Yeah, I was about to say Liberty City,
Why?
Opalaka. I'm good. Like
Yeah.
I'll ride through Hialeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll hang out in
Yeah.
Kendall. You know what I'm saying? You can hang out in all of them areas.
Kendall is
dog.
nice.
Yeah, Kendall is nice. Miami Garden, shit like that. Like if you got a reason to be out there, it's cool, bro. It's all gravy. But Opalaka, I'm good, bro. They
Where were we?
carjack motherfuckers out there and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's wild.
But where were we at, Auntie? Me, you, and Blue. Where were we at?
Fucking downtown Miami.
We was downtown Miami.
You was right. You was right in the middle. She was, bro. They was right You know what I'm saying? Your spot was like right next to the damn the Kaseya Center, which was you know what I'm saying, which used to be the AAA American Airlines Arena,
Oh, I
right
know
by
exactly where you
it
were.
was right by Bayside, bro, like right in the heart of
Yeah.
downtown.
Yeah, we
All you
was
have to do is go across the bridge and you're good.
Bro, they didn't have to go, yeah, and then you on South Beach or whatever, but they would literally like
Yeah.
try across the street. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could look right out they went and there you go, bro. Miami Heat game right there. Walk
Yeah,
right to it.
Miami Garden is nice once you pass 47th Avenue and 183rd Street. It's nice because after that is Miami Lakes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That Miami Lakes is nice as fuck.
I'm about to say Miami, and then there's Miami Shores as well,
Mm-hmm.
which ain't really no reason to be out there if you don't stay out there. But
Hey, is it true that y'all call everywhere else in Florida not Miami, Florida?
Nah.
I had a friend who said
It's too much.
that
It's
Florida
too
is
Miami,
divided between
bro.
Miami, Florida, and not Miami, Florida, and like it's a huge cultural difference.
Yeah, it's too Miami. For the most part, for the people that go like Melody, like she wanna go over there and travel, they usually land in Miami Beach. That's the nice part of Miami. Is the nice water. You can walk around the beach. You go to Wet Willie's, Mangoes. You go
Oh,
to Club Live, Cameo, Mansion, Studio 23. All these nice. I'm talking about this is nice
you
ass club.
talking about South Beach, North Beach. Yeah.
Exactly. But I'm gonna tell you where the shit changed. As soon as you pass that bridge, nigga, it's a complete different Miami, nigga. That shit look like hell, actually.
Yeah,
You know what?
you're talking about Opalaka.
Exactly. No, but the first place when you get out of South Beach is gonna be Little Haiti to your left, you of the 75th, and then Liberty City to your. No, I'm saying it wrong. Little Haiti to the right and Liberty City to the left.
Mm-hmm.
They both hell. You don't want to go over there, fan. You will get robbed.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean, you
mess
look.
around in Liberty City. Little Haiti is
Yeah.
good though, bro. But that's still like you don't really, if you're not from over there, you don't really need to be out there after dark. Like
No,
it's
the
really
thing is, I got plenty of homie on these places. Like I know,
yeah.
Nick. You see what I'm saying? I got a lot
No.
of.
If you known out there, then you cool. You
Yeah,
just out there chilling. I'm just saying, if you just over there to get something to eat
yeah.
and hang it, nah, bro. You don't really need to just be out there after dark.
But you know what's crazy, Auntie? And for everybody that is listening, the best, all the popping street clothes are in the hood. All of them.
Yeah, yeah.
G5 is like Miami Garden / North Miami. Take One, that's in Little Haiti. If you go to
This
Club
motherfucker
Rollers,
said
that's in
take
fucking Liberty
one.
City.
I think me and you talked about that spot on one of my streams a while ago. That fucking hole in the wall shit. Yo, that club, like, bro, if the
Which
space
one?
on
Take
this,
One?
yeah, if the space on this panel was a club, it would be
Yeah,
Take One.
Take One.
The
But
shit
guess
is
what,
real
though?
shit, bro. Like big enough to fit 6 people in it, but somehow, some
Yeah.
way, they fit 40 motherfuckers in the bitch every damn night. Like for real.
But yo, but
With a damn
listen to
with
me.
a wooden stage that literally looks like your coffee table or some shit. Take
But let
one.
me tell you something, Melody and Game Changer. That place be rocking, nigga. That shit be
That place do be jumping, but it's just one of them clubs where it's like, okay, let's say you would have came from like King of Diamonds or some shit, and or
Kim and
just
Diamond, man.
something, and then well, King of Diamonds ain't even really open like that out here anymore, but
Yeah.
it's still there. It's still there.
The
So
original, you talk about the original Kino Diamonds?
yeah. You know, in Miami
Yeah.
Gardens, right off Ives Dairy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I know.
if you used to being in there or being in Cheetah or something like that, where you know what I'm saying, those clubs got lounges, couches, all of that shit. It's big. It's plenty of space to walk around. And then you go to Take One. Fuck
Yeah.
out of here,
I,
man.
I, I don't think.
It's jumping, but that's some
Yeah,
uncomfortable shit because you elbow to elbow with people, man.
yeah, but the thing is, the thing that make it good is the music. The way I like the music, they be having some badass women, goddamn. But I think Game Changer wouldn't like that. I'm gonna tell you what Game Changer would love: the fucking Tootsies and Playhouse, which is in Broward County. It's literally like 5 minutes away.
Yeah, Playhouse. I didn't even know that shit was
Woo!
open.
Melody would love that shit too because in Tootsie, the thing with Tootsie is they got 5 women of every race that you like, and them bitches is fucking beautiful, son.
Well, remember that's
Them
how
bitches.
King
You say I wouldn't like it or I would.
You would because they got I can
everybody
tell
likes tootsies, bro.
I
Even the
can tell
women
you
like
are
tootsies. I've gone on
game
dates
change.
with women the tootsies, bro. Women
Yeah,
like
that's what I, yeah, like game change, you can tell this nigga is he a little cocky nigga. He would love them fucking Tootsie hoes in playground.
Okay.
So and them
the
bitches
thing
is
is,
beautiful. They bad
but,
in there, bro.
but you know, Poppy, like nothing has anything on what King of Diamonds used to be on a Monday night. Not even
Oh
tootsies.
man.
Like you
Hey
remember
yo,
the
let me tell you something, bro.
boxing ring in the middle of that bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? They used to have a boxing ring in the middle of it. The shit be lit up
Yes.
like damn Disney World, bro. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Where the damn the middle of the club is the VIP section and it's lit up like damn. You
It
know what I'm
was
saying? Like it's lit up like stadium lights on that bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying?
what
Like
people don't know
usually
is that
the VIP be dark and it's ducked off. There, the VIP is in the middle where everybody can see it. And these dudes is
yeah,
throwing trash bags of money. The pole is damn 40 feet high, 40, 50 feet damn high. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
yes. The thing with Kino Diamond is that Kino Diamond used to be a factory, I mean a warehouse, and
Yeah.
that place is the same size of the Walmart. That's a lot of people don't know that place is huge. They be
Yeah,
they be having 200. They got 200 holes on the floor dancing all
hey,
night long.
Poppy, Walmart with the damn stock room included. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Super Center Walmart.
bro. I've never seen anything like that before. Where at any given time, bro, it's at least like $5,000 worth of unclaimed money on the floor, on the ground.
Nigga, you tripping, man. Niggas go over there to throw 100, 200,000.
No.
Nigga, like it ain't shit.
I'm talking about unclaimed money. Like, yeah, they'll throw 200,000, but I'm talking about these dudes will just throw 5, 10,000 in the air. Nobody, just throw it in the air for no reason. And you got the bouncers coming around with push brooms, just sweeping it up. It ain't claimed like that. That
Yo,
shit don't belong. It's like house money.
I remember my nigga, one of my one of my best friend. He happens to live in Miami. His cousin made it to the league, right? Brian McKinney, bro. He went first round, bro. He went like I think 7 or 8 first round. So you know he got that big check first. This is when the NFL was giving the huge check. He's a little bit older than us. He's like what?
Yeah,
Probably
the first rounders get like at least
Yeah.
$1 million signing bonus.
Hell no, nigga. I thought about football, nigga. This is the days when football first round nigga was guaranteed to get $20 to $30 million easily. That was your first check.
Talking about the signing bonus.
Yeah, but they were listen. If you was lottery, he was a lottery pick. It's different. He was getting his first. Yo, he got a contract for $47 million, bro.
I'm picking that shit up just so y'all know, and y'all foolish for not. I see $10,000 on the floor because some nigga was showing off. I don't care what people say.
GC, I don't even want to hear that. You ain't picking up no money off no strip club floor. You don't do that.
Oh no, I didn't know it was a strip club. I thought it was a regular club. I'm
talking about King of fucking
Diamonds. This is strip club.
No, if it's a strip club, then that money belongs to the stripper.
Yeah, those women are gonna they'll beat you up over that money.
Yeah, they will jump you, nigga.
That's not your money. But at regular clubs, they do be some dudes that show out.
Yeah, at Club Live. At Club Live, they do that Club Live. They do that Studio 23. They do that Mr. Jones.
Club Live.
Yeah, I'm saying at a regular club, nigga want to show out and throw $10,000 on the floor. I'm picking it up.
Yeah, I think I'm with
the bottle girls will jump you, and the security nigga will whoop your ass.
I think at a regular club, no, that is
yes, because that's their money.
That's house money.
That's on the floor.
No, it's never free. That shit is house money. Once it ends up on
house money. They throw
that's for the bottle girls.
No,
I'm telling you,
that's for the bottle girls. That's for the bus boys
and the security. And the security.
That's what they do. They split all of that stuff up later on. And I'm just saying, I seen it. I used to call them puddles of money because that's what they would be. Puddles of money. Probably know what I'm talking about. If you've been to like KOD, bro, it's easily 10, 15,000 at any given time, just puddles of it on the ground, unclaimed. Because some dudes threw it in the air and it just ended up somewhere.
I'm gonna ask y'all one more question before we shut it down. I know the clubs in New York, they're strict on what type of women they let in the club. Is it like that in Miami?
Hell yeah.
Now,
hold up. At Take One, at a club like Take One, like he was talking about, they let anybody work, man. They let anybody work in there. But at like a King of Diamonds or Tootsies or Scarlets or something like that, yeah, you gotta make the cut. They ain't gonna have no bad body. You know what I'm saying? Nobody with chest hair, bullet scars. You know what I'm saying? And in desperate need of a wax. Like, nah, you can't work tonight. Hell no.
But
You
I'm
know?
not even talking about
Yeah.
working. I'm talking about coming in to party. Like in New
Okay.
York, they
And
let you if you're not attractive. If you're overweight,
okay. In South Beach, baby, let me tell you something. South Beach is one of the most racist places against ugly fat women that is in the planet. I'm gonna tell
Facts.
you like that.
That's not a race,
Because look,
but it should be.
every club,
Nigga
every
GC, like I
club.
like it.
I do like
No,
it.
no bullshit. And I seen it. I seen this
But no,
with
he's
my
right.
own
He's right.
two eyes.
South Beach don't play that shit,
Because
man.
especially like Club Live is like the best club in America according to like the ratings and shit like that, right? Like
As far as a
everybody goes.
nightclub is concerned, I would agree.
No,
Yes,
I mean
yeah, it's
the fact
between
that they don't
it's
let fat
between
bitches in makes it a nice place to be. I mean, but
yeah.
furthermore, like fat bitches take up more room because, like, places have like capacity, and you get at capacity quicker with a bunch of fat bitches. Like
Man, nowadays one of these chicks with these damn crazy ass BBLs, dog, will take up more space than a fat chick.
Okay,
well, I mean,
one day, listen, I was waiting for me and my homie was waiting for my table to be ready, right? Because so we was waiting for the bottle girl to take us to our table. It was about four girls like, on the general admission line, right? Three of them look okay. The fourth one, she was big, right? Yo, the security guard told home girl, "Now you cannot come in." And then they were like, why? She has some sneaker. They just created an excuse, man. But they everybody know that it was because she was just big as hell. That's all it was. You see what I'm saying? The only time you see a big old girl at the club in South Beach, and just talk about specifically in South Beach because that's where all the premium clubs be at, is she had to be related to whoever got it goddamn table at the club. That's the only time they let you slide. Like, all right, fuck it, shit. You already paid $3,000. I guess I gotta let this fat bitch get in with you.
Basically, no, yeah, you gotta let the whole
Hey,
party in.
that's my kind of
You
Yeah.
gotta
spot.
let the whole party in.
That is my kind
But
of
no, he's
If you
he's
go,
Poppy
your
is right.
melody,
Though.
if you go, your melody, if you go to let me see, Club Live, Cameo, Mansion, Dreams, Mr. Jones, Studio 23. That's about 6 clubs. They literally all like within like walking distance from each other, like two, 3 blocks from each other. They're all in South Beach, right?
yeah,
Yo, all those clubs, you barely gonna see an ugly fat ass woman there.
yeah. I've
You
been in
barely
there.
gonna see them.
I've been in there, and I didn't see any fat women in there. But yeah,
The same thing plays in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, like a club race is pretty good. It's pretty good too. I was just in Vegas for Super Bowl like a couple of days ago. Dre's, yeah, you kind of big, like hey, they ain't letting you in. Sorry.
so they're not letting you in if you're big. And what about ugly? They'll let you in ugly.
I mean, you can be ugly in shape. They
I mean,
let you
I
slide.
was about to say, yeah. For the most part, ugly chicks get in the club all of the time because you really
Yeah,
can't even see
yeah.
how ugly they are.
that's a
Because
matter. That's subjective,
yeah.
and
No,
they
I'm
don't
just
want
saying,
to give the bouncers that type
ugly
of
chicks
power.
will
But
come in there. Now,
fat is not subjective.
To be fair, girl, like in these high premium clubs, you barely see an ugly women in there because this is places that ballers be at. You see what I'm
how many
saying?
times
So
you done been there when them lights get cut on though, Poppy, and you be like, hold the fuck up. You
I
ain't look like
love when the lights come on. I be
yeah, like
smiling.
you ain't even look
no,
like
a
that.
club, my nigga, in the clubs in Miami, though, the clubs in Miami, I'll be honest with you, when they turn the lights on, you don't see too many ugly women, my nigga. I'm telling you, bro. Like that's not happening in South Beach, bro.
I would agree with you there. You don't see these women don't be ugly. They just don't look like they just did when them lights was dim. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
I see what you mean. My favorite time at a club is when the lights come on. I swear to God. Because I look around and I be seeing all the men's face looking for women who are cute. And like you look at them, you smile, they smile at you. It's like y'all thinking the same thing. Like, oh shit, yeah, you pretty, you pretty. She don't have a lot of makeup on, it be like that. So for me, that's a proud moment. Like, oh yeah, the lights come on, I'm still fly. I love that. But some women, you look around, the lights come on, their face is full of makeup. I've seen people who I thought were women who were men when the
Ah,
lights came
Fuck.
on. Yo, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Primetime said he like Vegas strip or Vegas clubs. I really don't. I like the parties in Vegas. I don't really like the
I like the
clubs.
pool parties in Vegas.
Yeah,
Vegas is
I was about
better
to say, yeah,
for the pool
the pool
parties.
parties, the rooftop parties. The parties are cool. The clubs, I really don't like them too much.
I love the club Dre's, and then what's the other one? Cosmo, Daylight, the bank,
Oh, the bank
Bellagio.
was shit. You know how they was advertising it when I was out there, bro? They tried to say the bank was owned by 50 Cent.
It
That's
was.
how that's how they got us in there. Yeah, they
No,
said
it
it was
was. It
a
was.
club. Hey, whatever. I went.
Yeah.
I had fun.
One thing about Vegas club, they are huge. They are so goddamn big, yo. You really gonna have space out there. The thing with this partying, bro, you better be ready to spend some
Oh,
money. Like,
that's
and I
what I
like
didn't like.
to.
I went to that club Sapphire in Vegas, right? And
I
I
know what
guess
that
they
is.
had something saying it was the world's largest strip club or the gentleman's club or something like that. And I'm like, bro, y'all don't even know. Like you false advertising. Like I just came from South Florida, dude. Like
Yeah,
this ain't shit,
you
bro.
don't go to Las Vegas for the street club. The street club power in Las Vegas sucks. The Mayweather street club is okay, but Las Vegas is not known for booty shaking hoes over there. It's not really for that.
Yeah, but the good thing about Vegas is they be bucket naked.
No, actually, no, they're not. Not in
Same thing
Vegas.
in Miami.
I mean,
No,
my
no, in
what's that
Miami
Miami?
they are, and
That's
not
what I
in
was gonna
Vegas.
say.
They
I'm
can only
sorry.
go. They can only go
In
topless in
Miami.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Miami. Because over here it's also just topless.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in
When I'm in
Florida.
Jersey, I'll be going to let me see, the one in Elizabeth, Angels is the 109 of the 109. What's the
Oh,
other
one
one
and
too?
nine. Lookers. Lookers.
Lookers, that bullshit with the trucker stuff, right?
Yeah.
They
Nah,
got all the Dominican girls in there, yo.
this,
Matter of fact, I was
this is
there, yo, like
this
a
is
few
South
weeks ago.
Florida, man.
I used to
There
work
ain't no rules, man. In Florida, when it comes to any damn thing, man,
Yeah.
they get wild. They get naked, hands on. Like it's wild.
Yeah. Well, hold on. You ever been to Palace? You ever been to Palace?
Yes, I know. That's the one of, is it Linden?
No, it was in Passaic Palace. But
I
it's
know.
not
I've been on that one.
it's not there anymore. But yeah, I used to work there. I actually was a bartender there. And they had some of the baddest strippers
Girl,
in.
I probably seen your ass, yo.
You probably did. You
I'll
probably
be through. I'll be, yo. When I'm whatever city, I'm always outside, yo. Like what other? It's another one. It's another one in Elizabeth. It used to be Queen of Hearts. I remember going there.
Which one?
Um,
Where at?
Queen of Hearts. It's another one in Linden, right by my auntie house, man. I forgot the name of that
London.
bullshit. Yeah, they got a little. It's a hole in the wall. You probably wouldn't even
I
know.
probably don't know that one, yeah.
It's off Elizabeth Avenue. You know, Elizabeth Avenue run all the way to Linden and shit like that.
Right,
And
it's
before you
long.
get to Linden Avenue, the intersection is Elizabeth Avenue, Linden Avenue.
Blue probably know that one. I'm gonna ask Blue.
Yeah,
I
who's
know.
blue?
Last time when I was in, I spent like three nights in a row on the rooftop at the Rio. It was like
Rio used to have
party, bro.
Rio,
Right on the rooftop. It was a pool party.
yeah,
Every
Rio
day.
used to have. They used to have one of the most famous party. It used to be named Rehab. Remember Rehab? They even had a TV show actually.
Where in
Mhm.
Miami? You talking about or
No, it's
Jersey?
Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh,
Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Because the Rio is off strip. You know.
Yeah,
You know.
it's pretty much
Yeah.
behind the NGM, pretty much. Like the next block off the NGM.
It's right across from the Palms.
Yeah.
But the Palms be
Yeah,
taxing.
Palms, I'll stay there. It's lit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because it's like three casinos at like Palms, Rio, and then I think the Orleans or something like that.
Yeah.
Like right off the strip.
I still got the picture of me in the Palms. I'm about to pull
The
it
Palms
up.
is a nice ass hotel, though.
I was about to say it's nice. It's expensive as hell.
It's very expensive.
For real, you'll have
Hey,
10 times more fun right across the damn street. For like, you know.
We had a lot of fun. Then we was going to, what's that Eiffel Tower place? It's like the Eiffel Tower. You go inside.
New York.
You know, you talk about Paris Hotel.
Oh no, club. Well, no, the casino is Paris. No,
Yeah, Paris.
New York, where the Eiffel Tower is at.
No, New York would be in the front though, in front of it.
Wait.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The Eiffel Tower, it would be in front of the Bellagio in Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, their
Nah,
drinks.
the Eiffel Tower is like right outside the New York casino, because you got that phony Statue of Liberty and all them other props and shit out there.
Yeah. Oh, I miss Vegas. I want to go back so bad.
Man, that's my man. I love that place, man. I've been there like
That's
30
why you a
times.
better man than me, man. You actually came home after the Super Bowl. Every time I go out to Vegas, I won't be wanting to come back.
I went there
It
for
be
one day,
cold
like
though.
two nights actually.
But it be cold that night, right? It be freezing in Vegas.
I've never been there.
It's freezing right now.
Yeah, I've never been there this time of year.
It be
It's
so
super
cold.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta understand though. I'm in the West Coast, so for me, it's nothing but like a 3.5 hour drive to Las Vegas. So it's like right there. Like I just gotta tell the homies, yo, pack your shit up, let's go.
Wait, where you at, Cali?
I'm in Phoenix, Arizona right now.
And that's what's up. Now, yeah, you right there.
Yeah, it's literally in LA is 4.5 hour drive. San Diego's 4.5 hours. Like, everything is close to me.
The way I see it, just like you decide to just pack your shit and just go to Vegas, that's the same way that should be with me and my homies, man. We'll just fly out there because it's always dirt cheap to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Flights are never expensive, and we always get comp. So you ain't got to pay for the hotel room. You ain't got to pay for, you know what I'm saying? You just go.
The trip with Vegas, if you gamble, they're gonna hook you. They're gonna hook you up. I gamble a little bit.
I ain't gotta hardly pay for shit. I ain't gotta pay for no food. I ain't gotta pay to sleep nowhere. I ain't gotta pay for shit.
Yeah, when you gamble and you put everything on your player's card, you literally get like rooms for free. Like let's say you want to stay there for the week. Let's say you want to stay from Thursday to Monday. That's what 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 nights, right? You can easily get 2 nights free because they know they're gonna get you in the gambling. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, but in my case, like I get it anyway because I'm in South Florida and so many damn casinos in South Florida. So the Players Club points be transferable. So all of these. So I get all 4 nights.
All of them are owned by 2, 3 companies anyway.
Now I might end up having to go. I might have to stretch those 4 nights over like 2 hotels. I might have to do that, but I'll still get it. They ain't gonna.
But you know what, you ain't think. I have been going. Next time you're gonna go over there, let me know because I got a lot of connections over there.
Vegas.
The thing about about Vegas is
I want to go out there. I want to go out there at the end of June. You know what I'm saying? July, around like WSOP time.
The way how Vegas work is very simple, bro. Like it's who you know. You see what I'm saying? I go there so much that I know club promoters and them niggas know everything. Like, yo, hey man, next time you want to come over here, man, hit me up. I get you a room. You don't have to pay $400 a night, man. I can get you for $200 a night. And I'm talking about at the MGM, Mandalay Bay. You know what I mean? This kind of room. This is big time hotels, shit like that. And then because they got the inside plugs, everybody, and they got the links for the link for the limousine. They throw you the limousine for free. They throw you the clothes for free if you want to ride the limousine all day.
That's a plot though, dog. I figured that shit out off rip when they give you the free limo cards and shit. That's just to get you in there.
Exactly, but it's all a plot to get you comfortable so you can go to the clubs and ride. But at the end, you're gonna pay, but at least they're gonna give you a great experience. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna pay no matter what. Yes, either you can save your money a little bit by going to the hookers I tell you, or you just want to pay straight up, it will be more.
Because I peeped what was up after like one night out there. I was like, okay, I get it. Were you thinking the limo, right? You know what I'm saying? The free limo and everything to take you here and there is good? Nah, that shit is to get you stuck in one spot. I'm better off just taking my rental and just going where the hell I gotta go. It's easier to just valet. Everything's got free valet. So it's easier to just pull up, whatever, just go across the street, whatever, and just bar hop like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So look, we're gonna do final thoughts because we're at almost the 3 hours and 30-minute mark. So, hey Swag, you still there?
Yo,
that nigga sleep.
Swag, let's start.
Hell no, I ain't sleep. I'm at work. What the hell you talking about?
Right, Swag. Wait, no. Let's start with you, Poppy, since you were last. Let's get you for the final thoughts first.
All right, good show, girl. Good seeing you, my dear. Having for some reason your channel don't pop up on my shit no more when you
She
live.
shadow ban like crazy, bro. I don't know what the fuck.
I'm
going
shadow
on.
ban like
this is a new channel though, so you should subscribe to this one and hit that bell.
Not
But
this.
she's also on Sweet
I've been
Melody Media
subscribed.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm on.
she's also on Sweet Melody Media too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
on
should
all
get
of my
this. You
channels.
should get this, Blanco,
She
if you
she
subscribe there.
uses Sweet Melody Media as a funnel channel to her new channel.
Right. So this is Sweet
Okay.
Melody Media, but also Melody Amber is also streaming as well. So make sure everybody subscribe to Melody Amber. Actually, could you guys drop my link in the chat, please? Drop the
Yeah,
link.
because I've been fucking Melly for a little since I started doing this shit like a year and a half and shit like that. I always come over here, but for
Yeah,
some reason her she don't pop up no more. Like a lot of people channel don't pop up. I don't know why.
cause we shadow ban.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
definitely.
It is. You know, you gotta search for I get it too. I get it too. You know what I'm saying? That'll happen if you don't go live often enough, or you're either not doing the numbers or something like that. I don't know what causes people to get shadow banned. I really don't. I'm trying to figure out you know what I'm saying, what it is.
Well, I know.
Um
I know what it is. Too many
yeah.
penises are shown on my channel. That's number one. Too many porn bombing. 'Cause
Well,
I've
hey.
been, I've been porn bombed like 31 times. Okay.
Are you
You got it.
serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to stop bringing out the worst in these people, Melody.
Yeah. Because they always
Yo,
show
on
me
my
penises.
on my channel, I was on cornbone once, but it was actually a real girl, yo. Like this girl was like from like England. I can tell she was from the UK. She pulled out her titties, so I dropped her, man. And she was in the back, yo. You know, you can still see the people in the back on the string yard. You can still see it. She took her fucking shirt off, nigga. She had some big ass titties, yo. Okay looking woman, actually.
Oh my goodness.
She pulled out her. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I mean, the
Well,
thing is, she was talking normal. Out of nowhere, she pulled out one of her titties, flat, so I didn't have to drop it. Clap.
at least you got some good looking titties coming up. I'm getting shrimps. People pulling out shrimps on my channel. Okay.
I always wanted to. I mean, I know we're closing, but like, what is the purpose of cornballing somebody channel? Like, that's so fucking miserable, yo.
It's
That is so
miserable.
fucking miserable.
It's miserable. But one time this guy had pulled it out and he was swinging it around in circles, and I wasn't by my
Oh shit.
computer. No, he was jumping up and down. He was swinging like in circles. And GC, you was on. It was me, Jessica X, GC. I think Fantastic. It was a bunch of us on my panel, and they were jumping up and down, swinging it around, and I
It
was
was a
trying to.
white guy.
Yes, yes. And he
I
was
yo,
he was swinging it for like 2 minutes straight, and I finally got to my computer and shut it down.
wow. Like do you know how lame, how corny, how miserable of life you live that you had to live to do some shit like that, yo? Like that's so pathetic, bro.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what. But
They do.
anyway, man, girl, go ahead, darling. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying they do it to me all the time, and also I got people coming on my panel, saying words that are not permitted on YouTube,
Mm,
like
well,
deletion
girl,
instead of deletion, the other word, stuff like that. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, girl, good show, man. Keep grinding, girl. I'ma see you later, man. Auntie, game changer, killer, man. Good seeing ya, man. I'ma talk to ya later, yo.
All right, homie.
Seeing
Y'all
you.
take care.
Take care. Peace. All right, Aunt T, what are your final thoughts?
No, I mean, hey, keep up the good work. I'm dropping the link for your new channel. Melody Amber. I just dropped it. Nah, man. Everybody, make sure y'all support the stream, support Melody. This was a cool combo. Um, it evolves into what it evolves into. But hey, this was fun. You know what's up. Invite me back. I'll be more than happy to come back. Always a pleasure, GC. Killer swag. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for having me up. As far as black men
No
dating
doubt.
interracially versus black women dating interracially, look, it's always going to be double standards. Just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If a black man does it, he's a sellout. If a black woman does it, she's divesting. So that's the way it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be things that double standards that work out in the men's favor, and then it's going to be double standards that work out in the women's favor. I think people need to just stop caring so much about the opinions of others and do what the fuck you want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
But thank you. Oh, you were done? I'm sorry. Did I cut you
Yeah,
off?
no, I'm done. I'm done.
I
I'm
thank you
good.
so much for that. But don't drop off. I want you three to stay up because it was originally supposed to be us up here. So I want us all to close out together. But thank you for that. Who want to go next? Game Changer or Swag?
I'll go next. So
Okay.
yeah, thanks for having me. And just like Auntie was saying, it is a double standard, and that's because the women feel rejected when I guess men are used to the feeling. I don't know, but it's not really a major deal with the men, and that's why it seems like because they're the most vocal and they tend to believe that they speak for the black community. It seems like the black community are against it more when the men do it, but really it's just the women that are against it more when the men do it. So yeah, it does exist. There is a hypocrisy, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. But thanks for having me, Melody.
Thanks for coming. It's always a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Swag. What are your final thoughts, Swag?
Yeah, well, like I always would say, man, this was a great show tonight. Glad to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had to constantly look over my shoulder, but I was glad to be a part of it. And, all I got to say is like, yeah, man, people need to start worrying about who they date and who they shouldn't date and stuff like that, man. Just be who you want to be with. But like I said earlier, man, just don't put your own race down in the process of you messing around with somebody that's not of your same race, man. Just don't do that, man. And you know what I'm saying? And then on top of it, just do you. Like for real. Don't worry about what anybody else got to say. Just do what you do. That's all I got to say on that note.
Period. Thank you for that. It's always a pleasure. Okay, so my final thought is be with who you want to be with, whoever makes you happy. Go where you're appreciated. Like Swag said, just don't put your own race down in the process. Um, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. Oh, and by the way, black men can do what they want to do. Black women need to stop always being on black men's back for wanting to go overseas or wanting to date a white American woman here or, you know, whatever, because they don't want to be with you guys anymore. Obviously, it's the attitudes, it's the way you look. You don't take care of yourself. You need to lose weight. I just feel like black women should compete more and maybe black men would choose you more, And as far as black women getting with white men, do you? But you're not hurting anybody by getting with these white men because a lot of them are swirlers. A lot of them want to make black men feel bad about themselves. A lot of them always put down black men. Oh, black men ain't ish. You know, black men are making women single baby mamas and all this other stuff. But in reality, all men are doing that. So, black women, please stop putting down black men. Black men, stop putting down black women. And that's all I got to say. Um, Thank you, everybody, for coming. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. Make sure you subscribe to my second channel, Melody Amber 1. You have to type it in like that because Melody Amber, if you just put in Melody Amber, it's not going to work. And also, I wanted to ask you guys, should I change my name to something else? Like, I was thinking um, topics with Melody Amber or, add more to it so people can type it in and find me easier. What do you guys think?
I would say it's up to you because if you build enough of a buzz, you can call yourself whatever you want. People will find it.
Yeah, but while you're building that buzz, you do want something that's Googleable. Marty McFly. I've been wanting to sign up for his thing, but his name is Marty McFly, and you can't even like find it in the search engine. So yeah, you do want
That's
to,
true.
just like what's her name? Real Talk with Courtney Michelle. She put the real talk part in there. Danica put the dope discussion part in there. Even I put the 00100 on mine, because I'm not the only person that thought of the name Game Changer. So you do want to have it to where people can find you.
Right. So I was thinking putting like sweet melody topics or I don't know. All of it sound corny to me when I was saying them, but maybe somebody can help me out. I said convos with Melody Amber. How does that sound?
I mean, we'll go through a list one day. We'll go through a list.
Yeah. Sweet talk with Melody. Yeah, I can't think of anything. But it's been
Sweet
real,
talk
guys.
got a
Huh?
ring to it. I said sweet talk with melody got a ring to it.
I agree.
Sweet talk with melody. Okay, maybe I'll use that one. All right, guys. Well, I will see you guys on the next show. Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.
Oh yeah, Auntie, you gotta really make me that outro.
Yeah, nah, I gotta yeah. Without a doubt. I didn't know we were still alive. Yeah, nah, without a doubt. I've been backed up. A bunch of people had me doing some other stuff for them lately. But I got you. It's coming.
All right. Well, good night, guys. Peace.
Peace.
Deuces again.
Shawty got euphoria, no other way to start ya. You sing along with the songs so repeatedly. Now hitting yours, you just start with the melodies. You got euphoria, no other way to start ya. Cause all the steps that you take is your history. Don't run away, let the way in a symphony. So higher, there's no need to retire. Gotta pick up the liars and throw it at the liars. If there's a fight, there's no peace. If there's you, there's no me. See that this always there, I can see in between. Yeah, I saw a glimpse of light shining right through the shit. That's my rise, just result. Once you see it, wanna see. Shawty got euphoria, no other way to start ya. You sing along with the songs so repeatedly. Now hitting yours, you just start with the melodies. You got euphoria, no other way to start ya. Cause all the steps that you take is your history. Don't run away, let the way in a symphony, yeah. I'm sitting right in rising waves. I ain't drowning like old days. Monday, Sunday, I know way. I'm just floating. If there's a fight, there's no peace. If there's you, there's no me. See that this always there, I can see in between. Yeah, I saw a glimpse of light shining right through the shit. That's my rise, just result. Once you see it, wanna see. Shawty got euphoria, no other way to start ya. You sing along with the songs so repeatedly. Now hitting yours, you just start with the melodies. You got euphoria, no other way to start ya. Cause all the steps that you take is your history. Don't run away, let the way in symphonies.